Oh, the game's gone, isn't it? The game's gone.
The game's gone. The game's gone.
The game's gone.
Game's gone. Where is it?
Where is it? Where is it? What?
Game's gone.
Game's gone.
It was in our hands, but then it disappeared.
That in itself just shows how far gone the game has gone.
The game's gone.
Welcome back to D Does Footy.
Welcome back, you rats, in the rat cage on this Monday, the 27th of April. A big round of football has just passed, a big Anzac round of football. A lot of big wins, a lot of bad losses. The Bombers and the Eagles are horrible football. The Pies get back on track. The Blues just do enough to not embarrass themselves. The Hawks look really good. And that plus a lot more. And of course, it is now Joey's birthday, everyone. As he has a cold.
Happy birthday
as to you. Happy birthday to you. Hey, birthday, 38 years old. How you feeling?
36.
You feel sick, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Got a bit of a cold. I think it's like a side effect of leather poisoning.
No. So we know we go in this. Hey, birthday, my guy. Cakes and candles.
Thanks, my hand.
You all here, everyone here, except for Arch and myself, and Ash didn't want to do this, did you, Ash?
No.
Played football on the weekend.
Yep.
You played Div 3 thirds. So you played in the Div 3, but the thirds team in that division. So essentially Division 9 football against an under-19s team and lost by 100 points.
I think we were the sixth best team Fitzroy had, and they have 6 teams.
At 920.
And we just made it into that team.
So no preseason, all of you straight in there.
Yep.
Best on-ground performance? Who was it?
Some saying that.
Well, no, there's still something here. Moth thinks it was him. You think it was yourself. It says that it was Moth.
I'll give it to Moth.
Okay.
Yep.
But you came second best on ground.
Yeah, I had, I think, 40 clearances or something like that. So
You were a bit, Sam also played in it. He kicked 4 goals, came third best on ground.
3 of the 4. We kicked 4 goals, he kicked 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so he had 4 touches, 3 goals.
And just to be clear, the other team was full of under 19-year-olds.
Yeah. Just a couple of shout-outs, actually, for the team. Number 27.
Who, for the other team or your team?
For their team. He
Why
was
were
a
you giving
beast.
shout-outs?
Because they had a few guys that I need to recognise for greatness.
Hey, no one cares.
27 was good.
We don't care about them.
The Peroxide boys were unreal. Number 20 was a bit aggro.
Well, we're recapping the under 19s team that beat you by 100 points.
The Can Man, who I absolutely smoked, he's good. He's a good guy.
So you are facing a suspension for this. There is weeks here.
Allegedly.
So run us through what thing happened to you in your sequence of events, because that's the evidence. For anyone who can't see that is a huge, I'm going to say a grass burn. It's probably going to need stitches. And then Cam Man has sent this into us. We like Cam Man. Cam Man won the hard rated when we were in the box. When I was in the box for 2 days, he won the competition for tickets to a game. I think it was grand final tickets. Anyway, he won that. He sent through this saying, I've just been abused and ragdolled by Joey.
Yep.
So I've got his statement. What do you like to say and try and defend yourself from the ban that you're about to get?
Well, I don't want to. Obviously, like there's a he said sort of thing here, like the Butters.
Yeah.
Whatever happened with Zach Butters thing. I don't want to essentially say what he was saying on the field.
You can. There's no audio. There's definitely no audio.
Nah, because there's definitely audio, and I don't want to get him in trouble. Mm-hmm. But there was a lot of pushing and shoving, and I was just trying to get to. I had a little bit of a fan base there, so I was just trying to get to them. Ruby, Doc's daughter, was there with her sign, and she wanted me to address it. So we had a set shot on goal, and I ran towards the goal square just to go give Ruby a little wave. And as I'm going there, I have like 3 or 4 people just fucking whacking me the entire time. And I'm like, all right, boys, like this is enough. Like, let's just relax. And then there's an elbow in the back. And keep getting elbowed. I was like, mate, one more time. And so he did it. And then I just grabbed him and threw him on the ground and just ran over to where I needed to go.
Wow.
Yep.
So Doc, Feel Good Friday Doc, obviously.
Yeah.
His beautiful, innocent, lovely daughter saw Uncle Joey violate a young 18-year-old who was 5'3". And that's the example you want to set.
How do you know the dimensions?
Because I've got his statement here.
Did he tell you? What's his
do you read
statement?
his?
Yeah,
This is his secret events. I'd like to formally report a crime that took place in the goal square. And no, there was no whistle on this, so not even a free kick.
Yeah, because there shouldn't be.
I, a proud 5'7" footballer, entered that contest with courage, heart, and absolutely zero understanding of what 6'3" looks like at full velocity. Next thing I know, I'm airborne like a plastic bag in a cyclone. Joey's treated me like a loose shopping trolley, and I've been ragdolled so hard, I'm pretty sure I saw my own house from above. I hit the deck, slid about 4 meters, and now both legs look like I've wrestled a lawnmower and I've lost. Grass burns everywhere. I've got divots in places I didn't know I had skin. For the record, I didn't lose the contest. I was simply overpowered by a large roaming skyscraper with elbows. I'd like compensation, a tetanus shot, and Joey to be investigated for crimes against short kings. So you've insulted every person under 5'3".
He's not getting shit.
No, that's your...
Tell him we're coming back for round
And then
two.
also, I'm getting reports, because when something happens in our orbit here, anything in the football world, somehow I find out about it. Could be it feels like any local ground or AFL venue, I will find out if something's happened. Like, people report that to me. I find out before the ball up even starts to start the game.
Oh, no.
In the warm-up, no one knows you. You don't even know them. You're shaking their hands. You're mouthing off the other team that you have no idea. A team of 17-year-olds saying, we hate these fuckers. We owe them. You've got some nerve. Who do you think you are?
Well, how do you pump up your own team?
Anytime I see, you always know that one person before a game who does that from the opposition, you know that they're the worst footballer.
there was another incident before we even got changed or went into the sheds. This guy walked past and I was introducing myself. We all were. We're like, hey, mate, we're Josh, we're Joey, we're Sam. And this guy walked past. I'm like, hey, mate, Joey. And he shakes my hand and he goes, yeah, like Lincoln or whatever his name was. And then I look at his beanie. He's got a White Fries beanie, which is the other team. I'm like, hold on a second. You're not on our team.
So
He goes, yeah, I'm not. And I'm like, oh, what's your number? You're dead. so
you
quickly turned to violence.
You're shaking hands to the other teams on the way through.
I was just trying to set the tone for the Fitzroy boys and let them know that I'm with them till the day that I die, you know?
But then you lost by 10 goals.
Yeah, I'm still with them though.
Yeah. Well, great return. Well done, Ash. Weren't interested in that?
Sorry?
Weren't interested in playing football?
I reckon I'll play next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Are you going to get a game? You going to go training?
We haven't been to a training yet.
Remember when Ash said that he's famous, he can get a gig wherever he wants?
Oh, I never said that.
The rumours are that you are probably the worst footballer in the office.
That's bullshit. They're just trying to roll me up.
Do you want to talk about this?
What, the long username?
No. So the boots that you wore, obviously, you got your own pair of boots?
Where are we going with this?
But what boots are they?
They are footy boots.
They're footy boots. So they're the boots that I wore in the Legends game. Yeah. And you've decided to rock them on your own feet at a Div 3 football game, which is interesting because those grace the turf of Marvel. And you've thought, you know what, Harley Reid, who signed them, deserves to see me rocking these at Div 3 at 9:20 on a Saturday morning.
I may have made a mistake in my boot selection.
Did you at least play well in them, didn't you?
Yeah, well, at least they've got 2 best on ground performances.
That's true.
I mean, that is true. That is true. And Harley would be proud that you wore the boots
Thanks,
at the
Harley.
game as well. So well done to you for that game. Well done to everyone who played in that game. Takes a lot of courage for you guys to get out there at 9:20 in the morning. Let's go to, I guess, the round recap. Let's do that. We're going to start off with the hotline, the ISUZU D-Max hotline. So let's get through these ones. Let me have 5 or 6 here. Let's start with Charlie.
Yeah, g'day Daniel. 21-year-old Essendon supporter here. I was just wondering when. When is the pain going to end? I'm currently filing to leave my family and cut off all connection to my father, who's placed his curse upon me. Last time we won a final, actually, was about 9 months before I was born. So he obviously got way too excited, which is not a great thought. But yeah, just wondering why I'm sitting here 21 years after I've been born and I still have to watch Collingwood shit down my retinas. Thanks, boys. Love
Yeah.
yous.
And that's a good question. You should never have poo in your retinas. I've always said that.
Yeah.
That's when you've missed the bowl completely. But yeah, I think, so he's 21. They haven't won a final in 21 years. So his dad obviously was very excited during their good years of them. And now was so excited he made love to Charlie's mum. And then Charlie was born. And now Charlie is suffering the consequences of that successful period 21, 22 years ago.
Yeah, he loves Sam Cumming.
Sam Cumming was good. Sam Cumming was very good. Let's get a Jimbo.
Hey, Gordo, it's Jimbo.
No, absolutely not. No.
An idea about Willem Dersma and his number change for next season. I really think it should be number 40 so that everyone can label him WD-40 because he lubes the team up. Let me know your thoughts on this.
Couple things that. We're not running Gordo. I give you the strong tip.
100% running Gordo.
Why do I always get the worst names? Gordo's not taken off.
Gordo's so good.
Gordo's the worst name. A Little Dan was better. Richmond. Gordo is like...
Gordo's elite.
Gordo's the worst thing to be called.
No, it actually suits you.
If I turn around and I hear Gordo and they're talking to me, I'll be so flat of it. So I think that he's right, though. We should change Dersma's number to 40 because that's a great nickname. He should have also thought about that when he went to the Eagles.
Yeah.
WD-40 is a great
That's
name.
actually really good.
It is. Lubes them up.
I
Let's
love
go to
Gordo too.
Amy.
I am fed up of Freo giving me a heart attack. They can poke the $30 voucher, put that somewhere else, give us all heart tests. Because my Garmin nearly fucking blew up again. I couldn't even get my dogs out, couldn't relax. You know what we're like, our West Aussies, putting our feet up. We couldn't. Your boys came back once again. I mean, a win's a win, I'll take it. Bloody love those boys. But man, they need to stop doing that.
She's got a point. We'll talk about it later when we do their game, but they did let us in big time. I will talk about Optus as well while we're talking about dogs. Just love getting their feet out at Optus. I don't know what it is when they enter that venue, but it's like a thing where they all go, let's now enter a no-shoe zone and just rock our feet on every surface we can. I saw so many feet come through. It's just disgusting.
They're everywhere.
Fremantle. Let's go to Jimmy X.
Just quickly on the Fremantle one.
Yes.
She's complaining that they're not losing games, but almost losing games. They're second on the ladder.
That'd be nice.
That's such a first world problem for an AFL fan.
I'd like to have those problems.
Lobster's too buttery.
Lobster, oh yeah, lobster too buttery. I like it. Let's go to Jimmy X. Is that a real person or was that?
Fuck me, bro. Maybe
it's
Zach
Gaze,
Butters
bro.
was right. What the fuck are they paying these blokes? Fucking hell. Any danger of giving North Melbourne a chop out? Griffin Logue's fingers decapitated from how hard it hit the ball, and the fucking arc says it's a goal. Jack Darling holding the ball. Play on. Fuck me. Bunch of dirty rats.
Yeah. You know what? This round especially, all those umpires were rats. Filthy, dirty rats. All of them. Just had probably the worst round they've had in a long time, but that last game yesterday to end the round was just sickening. The stuff that we saw. We'll talk about it's literally the next thing coming up, so let me just really get my rat rant ready for him. Let's go to Max.
Yeah, g'day boys. Just want to talk on Benny Mackay. Didn't know the bloke was Marcus Bontempelli and Nick Dacos into one. I'm an Essendon fan. Could be the hardest watch of all time. 2 weeks ago, turned the ball in the corridor against Melbourne. This week, he turned the ball over and gave Lockie Schultz the easiest goal he ever kicked in his fucking life. Oi, big hint for you, Benny Mackay. Mark the fucking ball if you can do that and handball it to Archie Roberts. Simple. Just fucking simple. One word on Brad. Brad, get the fuck out. Horse, get the fuck in. We're fucked.
I love that's a new thing that takes off the Ben Mackay's and Mixer Dacos upon the belly.
Yeah, because always
the best
he's
joke.
got so many score involvements for the other team.
Is that what he meant?
Yeah, because he's assisting them.
That's so great, yeah.
He's lacing them all out.
Ben Mackay's the most score involvements in anyone in the league. He's always in it, whether his team's got it or not. He's always involved in score
That
involvement.
is so fucking
That's so
good.
good. Boy, Ben Mackay had a mare. He's definitely a Mackay.
Angry Anderson kicked a goal because Ben Mackay went up and like spoiled or whatever, or someone else spoiled. And then he's like sitting there clapping. He's like, yep.
That's
and
the
then
worst
roll
thing I've
right
seen.
past him and kick a goal.
Switch off now. Crazy work. That's the best thing ever. A mix between Dacos and Bontempelli. So let's end this with Big Dog Sacamano. Here we go. This is big. This could be anything.
Oh, Collingwood Gorringe.
Oh.
How does it feel that you've just put a curse on yourself, the Collingwood tattoo, and now your boy Pendlebury just knocked it out, broke another record for 4 Anzac Day medals and career high disposals. That's crazy.
I did think about that during the game, that I've now, instead of doing the opposite of what I thought, by giving them the biggest curse of all time, I actually got the curse removed from my body by getting a tattoo on me.
Yep.
In a weird way, I don't know how that works, but that feels like that's the orbit we're in. That with Nick Dacos coming into the rat cage and branding me, that the curse is now just stuck inside my body.
So you reckon you've cursed Collingwood or Carlton?
No
just
one.
everyone?
I think Nick came in here and closed the curse.
Solidified
box.
it. Yeah.
It's inside me.
So you're the Horcrux.
Don't know what that means.
I just stole.
Is that a Harry Potter thing?
He's right.
Yeah,
He's
We're not doing this again this year.
I stole it. Sorry.
Because I have no idea what that
I'll
is.
stick to Seinfeld.
Start off with Seinfeld. I've really had no childhood. That's what I've slowly realised.
Yeah, what'd you do? You just shaved your pubes, put them in the closet, and that's
Didn't
it.
that's
No, you played what's that game called?
Shave your pubes and hide them in the
no.
closet.
Didn't play Murder in the Pubes Closet.
Yeah. Hide your pubes wherever you can in the house.
What game did I play?
We kick it up and your dad.
Oh, the
kicked
Courage
it-
game with Dad.
Courage, yeah.
I played a lot of that.
What is it? Courage Kiss?
No, not a Courage Kiss. No.
Kissing cats with your dad?
No. We've never played Kiss and Catch with my dad either. Some people do kiss their dads on the lips, and that would be a game that they would play together.
Yeah, we should try it.
I was going to say something about kiss chase with your dad. We should not. Let's get in the news here. As we kind of alluded to before in the ISUZU D-Max hotline, umpires in the ARC this round had potentially the worst weekend of all time. I have no idea how it's all so bad. Similarly, this round, it all came to a point where we just discovered that the umpiring and the ARC is so bad, and both those things combined are now ruining the greatest game in the world. And I feel for the umpires, there's so many rules that they have to now adjudicate and remember and then get correctly. And last year was tough, and then Greg Swan comes in and adds another 9 rules on top of that. So I get that it's a hard job, it's impossible, but they were so bad, the umpires. The Friday started off on Friday night. The umpiring set the tone. It sets the tone on Friday, and you know what's coming for that round. Friday night was an all-time howler. Holding the ball was dead.
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah, they don't
gone.
want to pay it anymore.
No, they don't pay that anymore. That's gone. The 50 on Miller running with Max Gorn was actually just hilarious because he had no idea what he did wrong.
Yeah.
It's like the umpires went, fuck it, Miller.
Yeah,
50.
and the players point to each other like it was you. I swear.
So bad. The stand rule is the worst rule I've ever seen in sport. It adds nothing to what we do here.
Doesn't
as a
exist
sport.
in local leagues either.
Boy, had you find that out in the hard way, did you?
Yeah. This guy ran at me when I was doing a set shot.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, 1 in 50.
The stand rule is just the worst. I hate it so much. It's the worst thing that's happened to our sport. It makes no sense. Jamari Uhagen gave one away in Tassie where he was standing still, didn't even move, and they pinned him for 50 for standing on the, I don't know, I guess moving off the mark, which he didn't. Every rule is just a raffle, it feels like.
Have you heard of a professional free kick?
What's that mean?
I saw
do.
Nas got one, and it's like the first time I've seen it in years. So Liam Baker was running past and grabbed onto Nas as he was running, and they gave it a 50. Like, it was in the play. He held him, like holding the man, and they gave it a 50 because it's a professional free kick.
Oh, yeah.
First time I've ever seen it.
See if that's confusing itself.
Yeah.
That we're doing that now.
I reckon you have cursed the umpires even more after you met with Swanee.
Yeah. I mean, he did say that. Swanee did say he sits there and he just watches the umpires and prays nothing goes wrong. Swanee would be in the biggest boardroom meeting this morning, just spraying every umpire, being like, hey, embarrassing this guy right here.
Yep.
Swanee's now embarrassed. Swanee's out here trying to support you guys and give you feedback and make you better. And now Swanee looks like a dummy.
Yep.
Swanee never looks like a dummy. Swanee came from Brisbane. I don't know why he talks to himself in third person, but Swanee feels like he would do that.
Swanee needs to make sure the umpires have like tighter jocks because there was a couple bulges getting around.
There was
Did you see that photo?
one of the biggest umpire things I've ever seen during the national anthem.
An all-time stiffy.
It was just directly down. That's so they do it. They need they need to fix a lot of things. That's probably not high on the priority list, but it's just all bad. Like the umpires are now they're in some weird phase where they're also just yelling out not 15. When it's gone 15
every
like,
fucking
all the
kick,
time.
yeah.
It's like they've been trained to just, I don't know, in umpire training, they go, you know what? If it's not 15, just yell not 15.
Yeah.
They yell all the time. The one on Friday night went 40 metres.
What about on Thursday night? I'm having a blank. Who's the half forward for Sydney? He used to play off half back, now he's playing at half forward.
Oh, Lloyd? No.
Yeah, Lloyd. So Lloyd ran like
Oh,
25
yeah.
metres to kick a goal without a bounce. And then straight up next, they're calling not 15 for something that went way shorter.
So they've got no idea what not 15 is as well.
Oh, way longer, sorry.
It's just all bad. The arc is not good. I don't know
more
what
like
they're
fuck.
doing in the arc, but Sunday had an absolute nightmare. So the Saints and Eagles game, Roll Marshall doesn't even take a mark in the field of play. Takes a mark behind the goalposts. And then we play a minute of football. The ball's on the wing, going up the city. And the umpire goes, you know what, actually, in my ear, they said bring it back. It was a mark. So we bring the ball back.
Stupid.
After a minute of play, we bring it back and he kicks a goal. Of course he does. And then the Griffin Logue one, which we saw, it breaks his finger almost. His finger's so far back on the ball. It was a point. Lucky the game was, not within a goal of result because that would have been a meltdown for the league today. They would have been wishing against that. But it's all just bad. Just bad. The week before as well, the Arc drags the Essendon player off the ground, goes against the Essendon doctor's advice. What is the Arc doing?
No, it's bullshit. Even you look at the Hawthorn Suns game, Hawks lost the free kick count, which is just bullshit.
That's your little gripe with it.
Yeah.
This is what they're sitting in here. So we're going to photo this. This is the Arc they're sitting, which we saw. So there is 20 screens.
Is that genuinely it?
That's the Arc. There's 20 screens.
No
These
wonder he's
umpires
missing
sit in
everything.
the Arc. There's too many screens.
That's way too
The
many.
Arc has too many screens and too many cameras. That's what they're missing. I don't know how they're missing stuff because it feels like I could be the Arc from the couch. I picked up a lot of stuff. We all did from our TVs and our couches in the weekend. And you got a full state-of-the-art Arc system with 4,000 screens, buttons that I know would do nothing, neon lights, and they can't pick it up. Kidding. So this is what we told 8 months ago about the Arc. This is a statement that came out from the league. A technological revolution is transforming how officials adjudicate the game's most critical moments, moving from simple replays to a multi-layered command center known as the Arc. The AFL Review Center. When an umpire signals a review, the team springs into action. No shit, there's 40 chairs there. Their toolkit is immense. They have immediate access to footage from multiple broadcast cameras, each offering different angles and frame rates. But the real magic goes beyond standard video. Ultra motion cameras, specifically positioned behind each goal, capture over 300 frames per second, freezing the ball's flight in incredible detail. This allows officials to see precise moment that the ball contacts a hand or a post or the goal line, turning what was once a blur into a crystal clear sequence of events. This transparency has bolstered the integrity of the sport, ensures the game's outcome is determined by players on the field, not unavoidable error off it. Technology hasn't diminished the spirit of the game. It has become its most reliable guardian. I think we've got two potatoes strapped to each goalpost because that isn't what I just read out. We've got the worst system in the world. It always lets us down.
Does ARC stand for always ridiculous calls?
Yeah, that's a good one by you.
Yeah.
That's good.
It could. It doesn't work. That whole ARC system doesn't work. It looks fancy. It doesn't work. Essentially what we've got is just guys watching KO in a room.
How do they get it a minute behind? They must have been buffering or something. They must have had to reset their router. And then they just picked it up and went, it's happened right now.
Bring it back. After it's on the wing.
Also,
that is the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
It's worse.
If they had done nothing, you'd look back at it after the game. If it was a mark, and be like, okay, we missed that one. But no one would care.
To
but the fact you bring
back.
it back in the game.
The Arc is horrible. I hate the Arc so much. The umpires need to figure it out. It's just all bad at the moment. The league has so many headaches in trying to make this great game good again with its officiating and its Arc system. That sucks. You know what I'd rather have? If they're in for just doing everything other than getting the rules right and officiating them correctly with these fancy new rounds and stuff they want to do, more rounds, less rounds, funny name rounds, just have a round where there's just no rules. Call it fuck it round. And we have no umpires, we have no Arc, and we just let the players figure it out.
Yeah, and it's wrestling and they're Hell in a Cell instead.
Yeah, and you can do whatever you want out there.
Yeah.
It's all bad. And then obviously the stuff during the week with the league then having to come out and, they just fired Will Houghton, I think his name is, the guy from the appeals board from the Lance Collard case.
Oh, yeah.
Who said that it was just a common thing for footy players to know that footy's hard and they can just use slurs
so he
in the
got
field. He got sacked. So he's
course
fired.
he did.
Of course, he was always getting sacked. Very
That's
rare
the
though.
shittest call ever.
Very rare the league actually does something though when they should be positioned to make a decision like this to sack someone. Normally they just be like, nah, it's fine, it's all good. So credit to them for doing that, but he was always getting fired. Oh, I saw someone comment on, I think it was our socials. He said, I can't wait to sink my teeth into some spreadsheets, then yell a slur in the office today. Because it's just normal practice.
It's too hard,
My
yeah.
work is hard, so I am allowed to do this. So it's all bad and they have to figure it out. So if they do, there'll be some big apologies coming out of the Suits HQ today. For sure.
Yep.
You just know that.
So surely Swanee is actually on the hot seat here, though.
Brought in a lot of rules.
If he's implementing all these strategies that aren't working, clearly, then he's got to be the one that's puts his hand up and say, look, I've sort of fucked this up.
Yeah. I think in him saying, I want to make the game quicker, but now I've made it really slow and I'm now actually taking time off the game with the ARC reviews because It's just moved so fast, and I've put too many things in place that we have to keep looking at. It's amazing that we've made the game slower.
So what happened with that minute of gameplay that went past? Did they
Backspace.
Backspaced it?
That's
So
Champion
add the time
Data
on.
backspaced it. I know what would have happened if someone kicked a goal.
So it's like soccer when they go, all right, 1 minute of extra time.
Yeah, we just take it back.
Yeah, okay.
Put the time back on the scoreboard, and whatever happened possession-wise, we take those positions off those players.
That's so stupid.
It's just a disaster. We just have a good game, and we just find ways to do shit that's not needed. Like, we don't need 9 new rules every week. We don't need guys sitting in a room with 15 screens getting it wrong. Just call it. It was great. It was great the way it was, and now it's ruined, and I hate it. So let's get into our recap. Round 7 recap kicked off on Thursday night, which we did on Friday, but Friday night, Ash up and about. Melbourne 126, Richmond 72. That was fun.
It was good, but like this again, like you've just been talking about the umpiring, and like that was the shittest umpiring I've ever seen in a game of footy. Like this was the worst game of the weekend for umpiring.
Yeah, it kicked
like
things off.
it was going our way.
Yeah.
So I'm like supposed to be happy about it, but at the same time, it's just shit watching footy when you're literally watching a team not get awarded free kicks for holding the ball, and then we were getting shit ones. And like, I don't want to see a game dictated by the umpires. Like, I would rather see a contest where we can actually try and learn how to win properly than have these shit calls where we're getting 4-5 goals from free kicks in the forward line that shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, you're being spoon-fed goals. When not, I mean, you were going to beat them anyway. But I think if you're a D's fan, you want to walk out of there going, "Oh, well, I'd actually like to earn that."
Yeah, we did it on our terms.
Yeah, we didn't let the men and women in green give us those goals.
Exactly.
We did that. Yeah. I mean, again, Richmond was so stiff here. It wasn't great for them. It felt personal, some of them. Some of the goals felt like the umpires just had it out for Richmond players.
And Richmond also, if you take away the fact that they got a lot of free kicks against them, they actually played pretty well in that first half as well.
First half was
like,
good.
You as a Richmond fan, you're looking at it going like, fucking oath, like we were stoked with this.
It gave them belief that maybe they could actually win a game this year.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what you want.
I think they'll win a game.
Then it felt like, okay, now they're gassed.
Yep.
And in the last quarter, they were absolutely gassed. They had nothing there.
Yeah, Melbourne really showed that they were like really pushing for a finals campaign, like a bit very serious about it, and they wanted to break that inconsistent nature of their wins this year.
Because that's a danger game for D's fans, I reckon. Like the Essendon game, these bad teams are always your trap.
And it didn't look like our normal game at all.
Till late.
Like it looked like a real scrap up until probably the last quarter. We weren't able to have that free-flowing game, which credit to Richmond. And then finally we were able to break out. Probably,
I think Richmond's like inability to stop the transition was really exposed in that third quarter.
Yeah.
You guys just went like
Posey was
bang,
just
bang,
running
bang,
through,
like let's go.
Yeah. Well, they started really well. I mean, I still have no idea what they're kind of doing with their game plan. I get very confused about with the bad teams, you can kind of see what they're doing, as we've said before. Richmond, I'm still very confused as to what they're doing other than pumping games into young guys. And Muse hasn't really made moves to make me believe that he's a big football brain coach. But I did like Noah Bolter in the ruck.
I think that's a big brain
that was
move
good.
Immediately.
Yeah, that was something that threw Gorney off. I think Gorney said after the game, he's like, I didn't expect Noah Bolter to come to me.
I think Gorney will always beat like a natural ruckman. So when you put someone up that is just going to be a body in there, like that's a real challenge for him.
Well, it's good because I feared for Samson Ryan going into the game. Yeah. Anytime Gorney's patrolling the MCG with his dogs out and then sitting on just a plastic chair from Bunnings, hours out from the game, like a cheetah just preying on the gazelles, that would petrify me if I kept up the race and I'm Samson Ryan or Richmond players. He was on one ready to go. And also got a good rest because Max Heath, big moose.
He was good.
Did most of the rucking, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, Gorney had he had his like lowest amount of hitouts this season.
Yeah, he also got smoked in the back by a knee.
He did, yeah.
So I think he was hobbling injured.
This is his managed game, I think he said.
He's got Grundy next week, so...
Oh, rest up for that one.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a
gonna be a
great
great
revenge
matchup.
game. Both in form and both want to be the big dog of the league.
Yeah. I think Gorn got him last year. I think I'm scared for Gorn though this week because...
It's pretty crazy they were on the same team.
And it
Greg Swan's going to be so horned for that game.
Oh, Greg Swan's going to be
jump into
He's
each
going to
other.
be rock hard for this.
Yeah.
You just know he is. Once he gets to these meetings this week, he's going to start getting ready. So, yeah, I mean, the D's are just so, we've said it all season, they're fun and dangerous. It was a game that I've kind of felt nervous for them going into it, but after, halftime, it got back on their terms. Tom Lynch back for the Tigers
he was bloody
good.
His pressure.
As you've said, you've defended him the whole time. Why is he in this team? He just gives them something to kick forward to, and then that chase
Yeah, he had
up
like
and down
4
the
tackles.
50, back to the goals. That was impressive. So he's clearly there just to say, hey, Jonty Full, get under this wing.
He just like brings that experience that they so desperately need. Like no one in their forward line has had more than 50 games of AFL experience.
Well,
So
and
they just need that clear direction.
Also, he's kicked 84 more goals than the rest of every player on his team combined.
Holy shit. Really?
Yeah.
That's a massive stat.
They need him to sign just a 5-year deal. And just say, hey, you cannot go anywhere for at least 5 years till Jonty Full and our other young guys figure it out.
Yep.
Back
Just
to
bash
what
everyone.
back to what Uze's game plan was. I reckon what they did so well in the first half was we have that transition game, and so we were trying to do that, and then Uze must have just said like we'll just do the reverse of it, and like they were getting us over the back. So every time we would go into the forward line, our entire defense overlaps to join that attack, and then he was just doing the reverse, and they were getting out the back on the other side, which
He was doing some things.
which is scary for us because a really good team like Sydney would be able to do that a lot to us.
Yeah.
I think Uze is such an impressive coach. I know you said you're not sure if he's big brain or not, but I reckon he is. And I also really like some of the depth and of like talent that they have. Like Kane McAuliffe, Sam Grill, Paddy Reshko, Lawler and Cumming. I think if I'm looking at this team, I'm going like in a couple of years' time, this is going to be sick. So as a Richmond fan, I'm happy. I think you got the coach and you got the players. You just need the experience in the games.
They have a lot there. I mean, Sam Lawler, obviously, he's going about his business just building. I think once he gets his tank bigger and better, he'll go into the midfield and then be more damaging. But he's a guy you can just build the team around going forward. I mean, I liked coming on Friday. I liked it a lot. Coming on Friday. It's good. I was a bit anxious pre-coming, but just with his body, he's a young player and the expectations of a top 10 pick. But Cumming felt right at home.
They were managing his load.
Yeah, they were. His loads were managed. So, because he had some big loads prior to this before he came in the game.
Yeah, do you reckon his loads are going to get bigger?
Coming in, I think you have bigger loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully for me.
Yeah.
Not for my sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like his
more,
loads to be a lot bigger.
Coming.
But the coming was good. He was strong.
Yeah, he might have a massive load soon. Obviously, he's got to build his tank. But
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just hard as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get bigger. He's hard. As he builds out and gets bigger and stronger. Sorry, that was too much. Too much. But no, he was good. He was good. Also, speaking of coming, before the game, the joint banner. Now, it's a round where we pay our respects. They can't put a huge, let's call a penis when we see one, on the banner with a huge erect structure with two of the biggest wreaths on either side looking like plum nuts.
Yeah.
And we're not mature enough to not see one when we see one.
You aren't. You're not mature enough.
I looked at it and went, oh, okay, we should ignore the huge phalange on the banner. You're going to give me that to kick the game off? Saw it straight away. I said, I know what that is. I spent a lot of time in high school drawing those things.
You've got an eye for it, though. You're like Jonah from Superbad.
Actually, to be fair, if you go to some of my year 10 maths books, I reckon there'd be about 4,000 of them. Don't know why.
They're the easiest thing to draw.
That and the S in high school.
Yep, S and Dix.
So yeah, Richmond, they'll be a problem in 2028. And that's all we know about them. We can expect that. But Stephen King and this team for the D's, they're lighting teams up. 5-0 now at the G, undefeated, still wearing casual clothes, still and looking cooler. I don't know if some of them have personal stylists now.
Simon Finnegan, I think.
Really?
He's
now
their designer.
He's now fitting them out.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, Cozzy looks sick.
They all look mad.
Yeah, they're now getting styled, so their clothes are getting more drippy.
Someone wore a cowboy outfit.
Yeah, Tholstrup came as a cowboy. I'd love for
shout
someone
outs.
just to take it way too far and just ride a horse in or something. Just get way too carried away with it. So they look, and these fans are now going to the footy. They're still going to the footy. Normally this time of the year, they don't go to the football. They go to their holiday houses or to the snow and get ready, but now they're still going. It's like they even know that, let's get ahead of this thing. We're a finals team and we're a good team. Last season they couldn't score. Now they can score. So they'll drown you in goals. They're a fun team.
100 points in 5 games.
Crazy.
Like every game.
And they can just turn it on at any point. That's the scary thing. At any point in the game, you might think that you're with them and they just go bang, 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 bang. And then you're just out of touch. It's like, okay, that was over now.
The scariest player in the league is Cozzy Pickett. He's a psycho. Like he had 29 and kicked 4.
All it took for him to unlock his greatness was Jake Melksham telling him to get fit.
Yeah.
And run more and get in more contests.
Just needed a bigger load.
His football ability is crazy. You could argue he's the best player in the league at the moment. He's pretty good.
On form, yeah.
He's top 3 for sure, but you could mount a case to say that he's the best player in the league at the moment. He just does it all.
Who you have? Him, Bont, Dacos, Heaney,
Butters.
They're top 5.
But no one can do what he does.
Just on that fringe.
Like, it's crazy. He is so much better than your player or than your team. Going into any contest or any game. He signed a massive deal. And then normally when you sign those huge deals, you just relax and get paid for 9 years in this case. He did the opposite. He went and got better. And now he's in the midfield and then decides to go forward and be the best forward for the D. So he's turned his
way
career
better.
around.
The improvement is absurd.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's spending like 80% of time in the midfield too. And he's like kicked 4 this game. He's kicked like a goal almost every game.
He's gone from being a forward that was addicted to playing 3 or 4 games and then just hitting someone real late and getting 2 or 3 weeks suspensions to now being a 30 and 2 goal guy as a midfielder.
It's psycho.
And the mark he took, that mark, the big mark of the year, was 2 parts to it. The best thing was Stephen King losing his shit. Just a fan. Loved it. And then Sam Lawler standing behind him just with the hands in the lap, ready to catch it, thinking it was coming with the back. It was never coming with the back. He just and did it so late. It was such a fuck it flight the football with 1 minute to go in the game. Unreal.
It's so good watching him dominate. Hey, he's so like electrifying to watch.
How does he have the energy to do that late in the game too? Like to go up for a mark like that?
It's like he's unlocked football and he's defeated it.
Yeah.
It's like, I figured this out now.
Yeah.
I'm way better than it. He's so
It just all
good.
the FIFA sliders to really difficult.
This game's too easy for me. I'm just going to keep destroying everyone every week.
Is he almost, I don't want to get carried away with, is he Brownlow conversation?
Yeah. He would be right now.
Yeah, I'd think so.
Yep. He's a Brownlow. If we end the season right now, he's a Brownlow medalist.
If you end it right now.
That felt big. That felt real big.
I can't wait to watch a Brownlow and see who's leading up to round 7.
Mark it down. Round 7. Time stamp this. Round 7, he's winning the Brownlow.
Yeah.
Done. Jai Culley did ACL. That's sad.
That is
so really
shit,
sad.
yeah.
That's shitty. Signed a new contract last week to 2028. So they backed him in.
So he had an issue early in the game where he hurt his knee, and then he went off at the first quarter time break and was talking to the physio about his sore knee, and then went out and then ruptured his ACL.
Was it the same one? Same knee?
Yeah, the same
Really?
knee. Yeah.
He's done I think he did his ACL on the other knee too.
Oh.
Like a few years back, whenever West Coast got rid of him.
The ACL does nothing. The ACL does nothing to support anyone. Except for actually keeping your leg in shape. It's just a terrible tendon.
Well, the doggy security guard doesn't believe in him.
Oh, okay. Hawks 112. Gold Coast 63. Hawks have now won 6 in a row. It's 11 wins in Tassie in a row. That's a lot of wins in a row in Tassie. 6 in a row is even massive. Down, like they just... On TV, the camera angle wasn't great. Felt like we were all in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
So
we were real far away.
We were so far away for the whole game. So it's kind of hard to figure out and see what was going on in this game. But it was just they just beat the shit out of them. And they just keep beating whoever we put in front of them. They just keep stepping up to the plate and go, you know what, we'll show you we're still a good team against Sydney, against Geelong, against Gold Coast. Every good team in this league, they just wipe aside. They're in great form.
It was scary because we saw last week against Port Adelaide, we went out to a really hot start and then let them back in. And then we had to really fight for and scrap for that win. Suns did the exact same thing. We were up to a 46-point lead and then let them all the way back in. And then Sam Mitchell absolutely sprayed the fuck out of the midfield group in the sheds at half time. And we came out and just, like, Gold Coast's scheme and their only way of playing footy at the moment is kick down the line or do those big long handballs out the front of the stoppage. And Hawks were able to shut that down immediately and just capitalise.
And they put a lot of pressure on.
Yeah.
The pressure early was through the roof. I mean, no Sicily and no more. I thought, this will be different. Some personnel changes. It'll just be, I don't know, won't feel the same. But they just are on a business season right now. It was fun and silly time, and this is now a business season. This is Sam Mitchell losing his marbles at halftime.
Lloyd Meek.
Lloyd Meek copped a spray here. So Lloyd Meek just cops it. It's Massimo's face here the whole time. Can't believe his ears. just is so scared.
It's like my nonu's never talked to me like that.
PTSD from that whole thing. So I heard that Meek said something like he was angry about the midfield stuff and said, we've got this, we got this, calm down. And then Sam turned around and said, "Fuck up."
Oh, so is that public knowledge? Is it
not public, but I've heard through sources.
From you?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I was going to rat him out, but I didn't.
No.
I didn't want to.
Through sources, but Meek just copped it. He was in the firing line. Just copped a spray.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor.
And Sam Mitchell's like, mate, I'm the fucking coach here. Let me talk.
Poor Massimo again. Nono's never spoken to me like that. And also PTSD for when Sam Mitchell wouldn't pick him in the team because he had no right foot. And he said, I can only pick you in this team once you learn to kick on your right foot. And had to show him how to kick on his right foot.
That's a rule.
So they're so good. I think also he said that he sprayed because they want to learn how to deal with momentum swings in games. He said, we're a young team, we're still learning how to win and how to keep that foot in the throat. And then we let teams in because before half time, the Suns kicked, I reckon 4 in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And made it a closer game.
There's stages of panic where they sort of get the ball and they want to run and gun where they should just probably keep control of the ball and keep composed. But they just like booted it forward and Mac Andrews picking off everything, or their back line's just really set up. Like Sam Collins, they have a brick wall there. They were set up and we were just like letting them all the way back in and then having to defend extra.
Because they got within 9 and up by 46.
Yeah.
46, I reckon, before half time. They got back to,
Yeah, I think it was 46.
Crazy. So I think if the Hawks fans, you're feeling good, it all still feels really good. We're 7 rounds in now. As any football fan, 7 rounds in, you should know where your team's at, realistically. Yeah. As a Hawks fan, you go, I know that our best football can beat anyone, and all we need to do is stay healthy and get to finals and play this brand of football, and it stacks up. And that's all you ask for your team. So you'd be feeling stoked.
Yeah,
about
very
things.
happy, yeah. It's just too good too early, though.
I think it's always just so good to know how to win in those sort of games. Like, you want to learn early on how to win all sorts of games. And when they're coming back after 46 points up...
to win again.
To then push the lead out again, like, that's bloody awesome if you're a Hawks fan.
I mean, Jack Gunston we keep talking about, but he keeps doing stuff every week where you go, how are you doing that?
He's
kicked 5-4.
Second in the Coleman and he's missed a game. He got managed last week.
He's 9 games in a row, he's kicked 3 or more goals.
He's
9 games in a row, he's kicked 3 or more goals.
Benjamin Button
kicks the worst ball of all time and it still goes in.
Yeah, that's where you know you're going well. When you shank a ball 30 out and it floats. It doesn't even spin, it just floats.
Collins could have been on the line and just tapped that, but he was a bit behind it.
They called it the Joey Lopez kick, the ugly runner. It just kept
Wait,
going.
whoa, you just called me an ugly runner?
Yeah, you run pretty funny. That's how well he's going. He's just, and he always has so much space all the time. I know he's starting in the cheer squad, and it's very confusing to defend, but every time he's on a lead, the defender's not even close.
You know, Cal Shadir does the exact same thing now too.
He's mentor.
Yeah, they hide behind the goalpost.
You know what we're going to have? We're going to have their 6 forwards hiding behind the goal umpire and behind point posts, just like trying to sneak past them and then just sprinting.
It's going to be like me at Gather Round hiding from you at Adelaide Oval right behind the post.
Like they should all just start off the field.
Yeah. It's like an extra body there. You use the post as a defender for you.
It's actually a cheat.
Yeah.
It's a cheat tactic.
Watch bloody Swanee chop it out.
Yeah, Swanee will say, if you want to do that, you have to jump over him. You have to bunny hop him. I love that Guinea celebrated to no one because of the new stands being built.
How good was that? So kicks the goal and salutes no one.
So Guinea on the construction end, kicked that goal from 50, turn to the crowd and just chuck up the salute. No, he didn't even think that there'd be no one there. And he's just selling to cement. Yeah. And then start laughing about it going, oh, shit. Yeah. He's also getting fined as well because he tweeted about the ARC stuff. He said, how can the ARC not see that it was touched? So get ready to learn BSB and account number, buddy. That's going to be a big fine coming your way.
You said you cover it for him though, didn't you?
No, not Guinea's ones. No. I stand with the ARC. I stand with the AFL on this one. I've got to be careful.
You're such a turncoat.
I'm flying too close to the sun, Joey.
Is Baz getting a fine?
No fine. They've got more headaches than just giving out parking fines right now, the AFL. They've got to worry about their own backyard. Will Day also to come back in this team. So they're just flying. Mitch Lewis having a great contract season.
Yeah.
Going to get paid.
You got to sign him.
You got to sign that contract today.
He's just so clearly removed from that ACL.
Yep.
You know, he looks so healthy, so strong above head. But yeah, we got Schubert, Deere, Chol, Gunston.
Good stock of forwards.
Who's the 5th? I just missed someone. But Mitch Lewis.
Extremely good looking too.
Yeah, and really good at golf.
And likes Olivia Dean.
Yep.
So
that means he's really good at footy.
Yeah. I don't get the Suns at all. They have so much on this team. They're frauds and will always be frauds until they can prove themselves not to be frauds. Every time they get on a plane and check in to a flight, it's like something happens to their bodies where they just shut down and stop being footballers. It's like they're thinking on a holiday. It's like they're thinking, oh, is this footy trip or is this business trip to Tassie?
It starts with you.
And they could be drinking with me.
Yeah, you guys fucked it for him.
I didn't do anything.
Every time you came down to Melbourne, party hard, don't care about footy.
As
you set the standard.
No. I did build those foundations, but I have removed myself from those foundations.
Yeah, it's
They're just
bullshit.
confusing. They can't travel again. So you can't win a grand final if you can't get on the plane.
Do you reckon they've got a culture problem?
No, their culture's great. Did have a culture problem. Their culture's now great. They have a flying problem they have. They should take a Greyhound bus.
They
take
need
a bus
They need to
everywhere.
fly around the stadium, like what Essendon do.
They need to find a different mode of transport other than getting on a plane, because every time they get on a plane, something bad happens to them. And it's not even like, they had the bad loss last year where Dimmer said that we need to learn, or we need to grow the fuck up. And they clearly haven't grown the fuck up yet. And it's not even that they're so far off and bad. It's just that their best football is unbelievable and they can beat anyone. But if they're just a little bit off, 1%, or missed tackles or something slightly is off with their best football, they turn to just the extreme version of bad version Suns. There's no in between.
Well, they have patches of brilliance and they have players that stand up, but they just don't have a switch from that game plan of just long handball forward out of the contest. And people just teams will just swallow that up straight away.
And rebound at them.
Yeah.
If you're beating Gold Coast, you feel like you've won because it sort of looks like they put their head down when they're losing by a bit. I know they came back a bit against Hawthorn, but
yeah,
when you're beating them, you don't feel like.
Well, they're not used to it. Maybe they have too many first round picks and superstars.
They have so many top 10 players. I think it's 80% of the list are top 10.
You know what they need? They need just to go and pick some third and fourth round picks in their team. Just some guys who are dogged and fearful that might lose their spot.
It's get some Milan Murdochs in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get some rookie picks. Because those rookies, they fight and scrap. These guys are just good at what they do naturally and have always been good growing up and on big money. So it's like, oh, this will just click. Need some dogs in the mix there who think that their jobs are going to be ripped from them. Dimmer, I'd be filthy if I'm Dimmer. So Dimmer was burnt out, left Richmond, goes to Italy on a holiday. The Suns follow him to Italy and make him sign a contract to come back. They fully tricked him. He was happy being retired. He was having Italian food.
Are you trying to name it?
He was having Aperols. He was having Italian drinks.
Italian stuff.
He was having spaghetti.
Thing.
He was having gelato. He was having wine, sangrias.
Peschetti.
Whatever that is. And then they followed him with a pen and paper and said, you know what's better than this Italian shit you got going on here? Coming to the Gold Coast and coaching this super team. And he had a super team, but they don't look like a super team anymore. So I'd be flat. It looks like a wild card team he's got.
It would be interesting to see Rao, Anderson and Petrarca actually get some midfield time together.
Are they
that was the first time that they've played together. So they're still gelling. They need that chemistry. And I feel like it could be dangerous in a couple of weeks.
Well, at least it's round 7. They started the season off hot.
Tassie's a hard ground to play at.
Well, they're 0-7 there now.
Far out.
Yeah, that's not good. They hate Tassie.
Yeah.
They hate Tassie. It was good to see Jamar back kicking that goal. That was good.
Tassie's Dimmer's new Marvel.
Yeah, he'd hate Tassie. He'd have some choice words for Tassie. But, yeah, I know they need to sort this out because they're just not the Suns that we saw at the start of the year.
I think that's the first time that Dimmer's played at Tassie with the Suns, though, by the way.
Yeah, he's an angry man. Needs to go back to Italy.
He hates it.
Give him a trip to Italy again. Then we go to the marquee Anzac Day game. This was huge. Bombers 60, Pies 137. Just destroyed them. I'll put my hand up. I feel real dumb about thinking Essendon could even do anything. Moff, sorry about this. I feel real bad thinking that Essendon could have done something in this game. I actually feel like a dummy.
I feel like a fucking moron. I went way too hard on.
I'm so embarrassed.
I read out form guides and everything. I was like, boys, Essendon can't lose this.
Yeah.
I want to apologise to all the fans in the community.
I walked around.
I look like a freaking moron.
I want to apologise as well. I walked around after the game, just red cheeks, embarrassed. Couldn't look anyone in the eye for a bit because I put some belief in Essendon, and for that, I am not feeling good about it.
You say cheeks because of Pendles?
No. He gave Bombers the cheeks, though. That's why he played. Jeez.
That was cheeks, man.
He was so... I need to know one thing out of this game before we get into it. Canadian Prime Minister goes down to the Bombers' rooms, talks to Andy McGrath.
Bullshit.
I need to know what accent he was using. Because that's not his mum or dad. Could be. His dad. Don't know. I don't think it is. But I need to know what accent he was using.
Yep.
It's definitely Canadian, wasn't it? We'll get some intel on that. Also...
Ask Xander.
I feel like this is a grand final for Essendon every time they play this game. Because they have the feel of a grand final. So that's something, Essendon fans, you are playing in a grand final every year because Anzac Day is so big. And the build-up feels like it's grand final. You've got national anthems, big crowd, you've got the silence, big stage. And then they just do what they've always done. On this time slot as well, on Anzac Day, just fall over and just embarrass themselves.
They looked so good in that first half. Like, I know they were down at halftime, but it looked like they were literally winning every contest. Parrish and Merritt were going to work. And then that third quarter happened, and Nick Dacos had like one of the worst first halves of his career, I think, but still had like 20 touches.
Yeah.
Like just couldn't use it well. Had like 60% efficiency. But then, they just rolled him, steamrolled him. And then like the likes of like Merritt and Parrish and the rest of the midfield, they just sort of gave up. The only one that stood up in that third quarter or second half was Sardis.
And he only played half the game.
Yeah.
So I knew the game was over when Nate Caddy threw his tongue out in the national anthem.
What's that about?
Well, you knew he did it, and then he put it back in his mouth and went, I should not have done that. That was, you could see his brain ticking over, going, that was probably not the time to do that.
I think he did that just because the Jets are about to fly over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Those Jets scared the shit out of me, by the way. They flew over my house.
Oh, but did you do this weird thing where your body goes...
Yeah, what? Doesn't everyone do that?
So he has a nervous reaction.
I do it every time I've boarded a Virgin flight.
Every time they get scared, his tongue comes out. Okay, that's when I knew they were in trouble. Also with the anthem, in New Zealand, when they do the anthem for sport or just on the memorial services, do they play the New Zealand anthem second? Or do they run with it first as well?
Do you mean before the Australian anthem?
Yeah, because we'd obviously end with the Australian anthem because banger. But do they do the other way around because they think their anthem's a banger?
I think it's just because when it's in Australia. I feel like if it was in New Zealand, they would do the New Zealand one second.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Well,
I think
what's
you
your
end on
agreement to this?
No, I was just saying it's so good because they do the New Zealand anthem and it's good, but then we really come home strong with the Australian anthem. And
Yeah,
I was
you
wondering
couldn't do it the other way
if
around.
there's a Warriors game in the NRL, do they do the other way around?
I reckon it would be the other way
And then
around.
bring it home with the NZ anthem?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
It's not important, but I would like to know.
Could ask Sam.
Sam? He's saying they do. Big New Zealand guy, Sam, over there.
Yeah,
Sam said they do.
Yeah, Sam, they do. Okay. So, let's get on track. They're back to being arse, Essendon.
Crowd was good.
Crowd was good. Crowd was strong. 92,000. That's big. It's sad that Essendon are arse again. They had 2 weeks where it felt like they were good. They just turned into training cones. Like, this was just an open training session.
Do you reckon
Towards
it's
the end
Essendon being bad, or was it Collingwood actually showing that they are going to push for finals this year?
It was a bit of both.
Because what I saw from Collingwood was different to what I saw from them for the first 6 rounds. They actually looked good, and they had avenues to goal. Even like McStay looked good.
But I tell you, I think it was a bit of both. I think Essendon didn't put up a fight in the second half. They kicked 15 goals, the Pies, in the second half. So we haven't seen them do that at all this season. Because the joke with the Pies thing that we're all in on as a league were, Pies can't score, this is hilarious. But now they've just gone goal crazy, and we're kind of scared about, is this them now getting a bit of a taste for goals and going on with it? And I mean, I do feel for Essendon fans, it feels like you had 2 weeks where finally think you're making progress, and then in a half it all vanishes. And I tried to warn everyone, especially Essendon fans, when you have that feeling in your body, a bit of hope, that is a dangerous thing to have inside you because it will let you down. They had a lot of that. I'm going to say it. I don't think Brad Scott can coach. Some of the things he did this game, Sardis, you said, Sardis spent half the time on the bench. So I don't know what he's done. He just hates him clearly. Peter Wright, who had 2 great weeks, was then moved back forward. Andy McGrath was always going to go Dacos. I like that he put his hand up to take him, but it was just a different Essendon. It was bad. Bad.
See, I don't like that they took Peter Wright out of the ruck. He
No.
was doing so well the last 2 weeks there.
So why would he do that?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense. And also their pressure and controlling the football that they've been doing the last 2 weeks, that was working. It's like they just decided, you know what, that was really good and that's worked. Let's try something different. Let's not do that. Different team. Completely different team than the ones we've seen.
They need their training ground burnt down again or something like that. They need an arson attack.
Yeah. I'm not against that. I'm not against them at least burning half the field down.
Yeah.
And
But
just-
also, we're just taking the piss when we say that. Please don't do that.
I mean, it worked last time. It is back to dying vibes at Essendon.
Yeah.
We're all going to die again, aren't we? So Collingwood had not scored 100 points in their last 17 games, and the Bombers conceded 2017 137 and lost by 77 points. The largest Anzac Day margin since the first game was played 31 years ago. Wow. I'm sick of their shit. I'm sick of even thinking that might be explosive and fun, and then you watch a game and you go, this is bumming me out and I hate football. We're back to that with them. Ben Mackay and his management. Actually, congratulations. It's unbelievable how you've got $1 million out of Essendon a season until 2029.
Is that what it ends, 2029?
Yeah. There's more money, more problems for Essendon fans coming up. This is just going to go on forever.
How much is it?
$1 million a season till 2029. That's incredible.
He's
well
the
done to
happiest
his
man in the
management.
world.
I know his manager is, but you'd probably give him a pay rise if you're Ben Mackay.
Yeah, who's his manager? Rolly
Don't know.
Footy,
We'll
maybe?
find out. But that kick he did, which we spoke about before, he does that kick every game. That is a kick when you close your eyes. He does every time. Like he does it every game. It's always like a falling off his body shank, and he's real nervous about kicking it, and you can see it coming from a mile away. It's always the deepest kick in defense that he's going to go, you know what? 45 mil to the ground, and just shanks it. Like, Shorts was standing there, just like, thanks.
And he was doing this shit at North, but he just had like a couple. Like, did he? Sam, you're a North fan. Was he a good defender for long, or was it just like a little patch of brilliance?
He probably had like a year where he demanded maybe 700, but he was never getting that money staying at North, if that makes sense. But he was good. He was good.
Was he restricted free agent? Is that why they had to pay up?
Yes,
Yep.
that's why we got the compo pick, which ended up being Zane Dursma, I believe.
Yeah, okay. He gets like 3 touches a game.
What's that?
He gets like 2 to 3 touches a game.
That's a good pick.
No, he's going well.
He's a
at the moment.
project
He's going to
player.
be really good when he has confidence. Anyway, we're talking about
He's a
Essendon,
passion
though.
project.
So Ben Mackay has just always sort of been like that at North.
Yeah, he there's been no surprises from a North fan watching him at Essendon going like, oh, he was way better at North. That's exactly what he would do at North. He'd like bite off kicks that he couldn't take, and as a result would turn it over quite often, if we're being really honest about it. Yeah.
I see North fans fist pumping every time he does it. North fans are now getting on it as well. They watch Essendon games just to see him do those kicks.
They're just real salty.
It's crazy. And then you saw the clap, as you said before.
Yeah.
So he must
the
have thought that
funniest
ball was
video
going
of
through
all
the
time.
goals. Because he literally is there on a 1v1, sees one, and goes, yeah, great. And then Angry Anderson has the ball in the goal square, kicking the goal. Like, it's like, what are we
most
doing
What,
here?
embarrassing
like, what was he
I've seen.
thinking there? Was it like a mark?
No, so
or
someone else has
thought he
has
killed
gone
it.
in to kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, so he
And
thought it
he's-
was dead.
Yes.
He's just assumed, oh, that's gone over my head.
But the fact that his back's turned to the play and he's like, great stuff. Great stuff. The Angry Anderson's like, thanks so much. Just turn around.
Is that half time?
We're done here. You can't even play him in the VFL because it won't fix anything. So you're just handcuffed to this huge contract that you can't send back to the VFL for him to work anything, because I guarantee he'd be doing the same stuff down there.
Oh, I really feel bad for him because I feel like the Mackays are such confidence players and they need their confidence to be like sky high for them
Yeah.
to play well. And he's not going to get any better in the AFL. Put him down in the VFL, he could like practice and have no head noise about
him in the
like
forward
risking
line.
those kicks.
No, though this is, well, you know what, I will say, let's get positive. Good on him for getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah,
To do his
absolutely,
thing.
yeah.
That's a massive thing. So when I'm Ben Mackay, gets paid a shit ton of money. That's great. Honestly, if I get paid millions to just be okay at something, don't care.
I think that's the
the dream.
That's like being the backup quarterback. That would be the best job.
It is the dream.
Yeah.
It's the dream. And, you know, people who are doing this right now at work, I know you're opening tabs looking at the NBA scores. And you're probably getting paid a lot of money because your boss thinks you're doing a good job. You're doing a Ben Mackay, which is just fine. It's okay. So well done to everyone out there. What does Brad Scott have to do? Actually, on him again, he did make McStay look like Tony Lockett. McStay looked really good.
Yeah, McStay looks unreal. I think,
His field kicking was insane.
is this the McStay's good or is it Essendon's backline wasn't unreal?
Nah,
McStay's
the
good.
backline was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
I feel like
good.
McStay's like actually been okay the last couple of weeks.
I reckon he listens
Like he's
to the pod.
building.
Mm.
No, I'm just trying to be positive.
No. What does Brad Scott have to do to keep his job, do we think? Like, is it a wins-loss record or is it just a vibe?
It was Brad Scott in the running to run the AFL at one
Yes.
stage. Maybe that's his master plan. Maybe he wants to get sacked by the Bombers and then move into AFL.
No,
HQ.
destroy another team. Great.
Just
Awesome.
destroy the whole league.
Oh, great. I don't know. I don't know. Archie Robertson's a star. That's a positive.
Yeah, he's so good.
42 again, 707 metres gained. He was good. But for Essendon, just alarm bells everywhere. This rebuild that they're in has to work. The draft picks they've gone against the draft. If it doesn't hit and they don't work out, it's another 10, 15 years of this again on top of the 21. This has to work. Has to work. Sorry, we had some audio issues, did we? Yeah.
My crowd track went on.
So it's okay. Yeah, we did have. That's also another thing that I would think was my favourite thing out of this game is the audio cutting out and then we just getting 100% commentary audio. Yeah. I had Gaz ASMR just isolated for what felt like 5 minutes. Yeah. And then Huddle as well. It was very weird. Someone did say, I didn't even notice, I thought Huddle was just in a flow state. So,
you said Gaz was saying Anna's name throughout the commentary.
Whoa. Hey, listen, mate. He might be an average commentator and he might hate my guts, but Anna would never get with him. So how dare you? All right? Anna's a saint.
I know she is.
Anyway, have to be careful what I say next. Whoa! So that was. I'm glad that we did have the. And then also, did we have white noise for a bit in the commentary? We had white
They
noise.
used the COVID. It was like the COVID. I remember obviously vividly.
Yeah.
It was like the COVID crowd noise.
It was hilarious when you think about it in COVID when they were putting in fake crowd noises, but we could see that there was no one in the crowd.
Durham kicked a goal, and they had like this white noise in the background, and then out of nowhere it just lifted to like something like this.
Just a laugh track.
Yeah, it's like lifted to this noise. I'm like, that is fake.
I wonder what the master plan is there. When the audio cuts out, this is what we're going to do. Cut the crowd noise. ASMR. Get Gaz just waffling. Get Huddle in flow state. And then if it's not back, just get a generic clapping sound. They won't fucking know.
Like we won't notice. We've heard. We can hear the umpires whistle the entire game. Now we can't hear
just still
anything.
gone. So bad. But we figured it out. Pies, well done to the Pies. They were good. Like they didn't have much of an opposition, as we said, but good to see them then not really, but good to see them get their swagger back, I guess, and kick goals. One of those rare ones where everyone got back in form, which is wild. Like everyone felt good to themselves. Dan Houston figured out the code for this Pies team to go kicking goals. It's the Pies' biggest score under Fly, biggest score in 8 years they've kicked as a team.
They kicked 101 points in that second half.
Jeez.
Alone.
Sure. That's so much.
Oh boy.
As you said there before, I had a lot of messages about Nick Dacos at halftime. Kicking kind of went away and was missing a lot of targets. I was trying to blame his brand new boots, but everyone came for me in my DMs saying, how dare you? You've done like a Freaky Friday thing with him where he's now got your ability to kick a ball and you've got his ability. Yeah, Thunderstruck. Go. And then you guys said, hey, can you go outside? I was at the zoo. Can you go out and just kick something real quick and see if you can hit a target? Bet your ass I did. We swapped abilities. He had my kicking form. I had his. I was hitting targets. I was spinning out of stoppages with Anna and Poppy, like giving him stiff arms, like you wouldn't believe. And then at halftime, we swapped bodies back again.
Yeah,
he was really good after halftime.
So Collingwood fans have you to thank.
Yep. You have me. So 42 and 4 he had. Would have probably won the Anzac medal if he kicked 3. 42 and 3 is big. 42 and 4 points is still a massive game.
So Sacramento is 30 and 3. What's 40 and 2?
I don't know. Something. A gold Sacramento, a gold sack.
Tyson Gold Sacramento.
Tyson Gold Sacramento. But then the guy who did win the medal, that guy up there, fuck. I have no idea how he does this shit. 43 touches, 2 goals, Scott Penderbury. Scott Penderbury's 38 years old. He looked at the Essendon team with their kids and just decided, you know what? Fuck these kids today. I'm going to show them Unk still got it. Unk still got those moves.
He used to coach Archie Roberts as well growing up.
He's almost 40.
Coached him to a flag.
Essendon got destroyed by an almost 40-year-old. Unbelievable. His 4th Anzac Day medal. I think his last one was 2010. So 16 years after his 3rd one, he goes, you know what? Just going to win another one.
2010.
That's 2010. Got in my 431 games. Still the best player on the ground he wants to be. He's watching too much LeBron. I honestly think he watched LeBron during the day and thought, you know what? If he can do it, I'm going to try and defeat Father Time as well.
He did a really cool reel as well in the morning. Him making a coffee.
Yeah.
It was
I
sick.
think you're the reason he played so well. You said he's got the sniffles in the morning.
Yeah, I'll play. He did look good. A lot of people were worried about him. So he did a fun reel where he just makes a coffee and he's just sniffing the house down.
Anzac Day morning. Fresh as can be. Oh, that's cold. This is
Oh, he's so sick.
for me. I'll always have a coffee and overnight. I
Okay.
switch it in the fridge and I'll get out.
Here we go.
Once I've whipped it up. Helps if you release the bean hopper. Tough to make a coffee if you don't do that.
It's so sick. It's so sick. Scott, all these comments. Scott, you sound so sick. Are you okay today? Please be good. Please be healthy. Wow.
And he's
Yeah.
like, he had a morning swim. I think he's got the sniffles from the swim, he said.
So we're worried about him then. But he's doing this LeBron James stuff. I think he saw this tweet where it says LeBron James literally created a teammate to throw an oop to in the playoff. Stop all the debates. So he wants to kick laser beams in the MCG to his own sperm, to his son. I think that's the mission he's on now, to just play forever. He could play another 5 years.
Yep.
It's crazy. He's getting better.
Missionary for his mission.
He's getting... What did he say? It's better.
You said he wants to kick to his own sperm.
Okay. I don't know what position that happened, but it's irrelevant to what I'm trying to say. You played something?
I found it funny that Pendle said keep chipping it away to Essendon.
Did you actually?
I'd just like to thank every fan that rocks up today on behalf of both footy clubs you make today. Such a privilege to play on. The atmosphere you guys create for both sides is unbelievable. To Essendon, it's always a great fight to play against you guys on a day like today. Keep chipping away at it. And to our boys, well done. Great win.
So demoralising.
He's essentially saying, you guys are so shit, but just keep going.
He essentially champed him.
Yeah.
Said, well done, champs.
But,
Great.
but I don't think he meant any disrespect.
No,
he
no,
seems
no,
so
he's
nice.
so respectful.
Yeah, he seems so lovely.
He's so respectful.
Yeah.
He is very respectful.
If he had won had won a Brownlow, he would be the GOAT.
Yeah.
He'd be the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
For sure. He's still in that conversation, but just that one thing.
Tell you what he has won. My smooth mover of the week.
That's not yet. Any discussion of him getting carried to this games record can now be stopped. He's
Yep.
just not getting carried. Like, he deserves. He could play. He could
play
sign
the-
another deal.
Yeah.
He could get a 450. The way
He's their second best midfielder, arguably.
I know Brent Harvey had a tear in his eye watching this. Going, I could have done that as well if North given me a chance. Bloody Brad Scott ruled a good other career over here. He's so good. Was he the best Magpie of all time?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
He's the best Magpie of all time.
He's definitely like proved us wrong. We were talking shit about him last 2 weeks. Like, not shit about him, but just saying like how they're dragging him to that games record. He really went out and proved a lot of haters wrong.
So been doing it for 20 years now.
Mm.
Half his life been just good at football. Bad at investing, very good at football. And that's all you need to be in life. You don't need to be a good investor. Invest in football, pay you back tenfold.
Yeah, Jacob Wieding's not that good.
Has been. No, he's bad at it as well. But he's so good. Greatest pie of all times. Unbelievable what he's doing. When he retires, I think Moff will take a day off work, which I totally get. All Pies fans will just take a day off to mourn because it's just what he's doing is crazy. And Fly said he won't play against the Hawks this week. He wants to break the record, the MCG. I think if he rested, it'd be at the SCG. So he'd have to do another game of rest to then play at the MCG to break it. So he's got 2 more rests in him before he just breaks it. Oh, he's eyeing West Coast off.
He wants a dub.
Yeah. It wants 50 and a dub.
Yeah.
Which I totally get. Port in Adelaide, Port 95, Cats 65. Josh Carr's the man.
You love him. You're
Yeah,
really
I've
onto
been in
him
from the start.
Yeah.
Ever since we went in the preseason, I got a vibe for him. I think he's the right guy. This car has started. Get in. Koshi was right about him. The board were right about it. Got the right guy. Maybe Koshi was also right. This was never a rebuild. It was just a 7-game renovation.
Yeah.
So Koshi was right. Everything I've been saying about this Port team, I feel great that I've stuck to the messaging of I have no idea what they are. I've said it since the jump.
Yep.
And I still have no idea what they are.
We were talking shit about Koshi a couple of weeks ago, and I think we owe him his flowers.
Yeah, we say again, put a hand up, man enough to admit it, we were wrong. We think.
Yeah.
I'm still very confused.
Well, they looked really good against Hawthorn last week, and then they showed that they can smoke Geelong at home. Francis Horn is so good.
Oh, like it is just 3 guys versus the other team, but the 3 guys they have, Horny, Butters, and Georgiades, are just very good at football.
Even Jace Burgoyne had a really good game.
Ollie Wines is back.
Farrell was good.
Yeah, everything clicked for them. So they have the right head coach. That's a huge win when you have the right guy in the seat. That's always all you want as a fan of a team, to know that you got the right guy steering the ship. They have that. They have the right game plan. The way they move the ball in a fast football league, they are lightning. That's how you want your team to move the ball. They're so quick off half back. They link up. It's clean. And in this game particularly, they were just shoving, just force-feeding Georgiades footballs, just Sharon's. He was saying, no, I'm full, no more, no. And they were just like, you will have more. We're not done, Mitch, until we say we're done.
It's like being a sizzler.
Yeah. Sorry?
It's like being a sizzler.
Yeah. You're not done eating till we say we're done. And he just had to keep kicking goals. He couldn't help it.
Like a brekkie buffet on holidays. You need to fill up.
Yeah, he was at a buffet. It was a football buffet. And he just kept eating and kicking, shanked a few, kicked 4-6. But he was eating that good stuff. Horn Francis is so good. His kick to Durden, was it? This 50-meter dart across, Durden would be in the physio room right now.
He's such lightning player to watch. Such a lightning player to watch.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Durden.
He's just...
Durden's actually playing good this year.
Durden's been a great pickup.
Good.
They're playing him more as he was playing like quite high at
He'd be
Carlton,
good at
but he's
Blues.
playing like just a forward pocket role.
He's great. He was good. I liked him at Carlton until we got rid of
Yeah.
him. So he was good. He was good. Then also the move by Josh Carr to bring in Vicentini. I loved it. Was a bit skeptical at the start, but that allows Jordan Sweet, who athletic, big ruckman. Doggy should have definitely signed him to go forward.
Did he sell candy?
Man, he did two things that I think even he would wake up the next day and go, that wasn't me. The candy, where he sells it like 60 out around 1, 2, and then off to his left, kicks it and hits someone. I think it's Richards in the forward line.
No, I think it was Horn Francis.
Nah, it was Richards.
Oh, was it Richards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
But laced him out.
Laced him out, just unbelievable. And his check side as well in the first quarter maybe was just unbelievable. And he can, because he goes forward and then helps out Mitch Georgiades, because Mitch is the only guy they're kicking to.
Yep.
But Mitch just does catch it every time.
Yeah, Mitch is a gun.
So good at football. So I like this team. I love this team. I think that they're now building something. It feels like they have a game plan. Under Ken, it was always just, are we emotional? Like, do we have a reason?
Can they never tear us apart?
Yeah, that was it. That was the storyline. If we have a reason to beat you, we will. If not, it's just like, eh. But now with Josh Carr, they have a game plan that works for their players and the way they want to move the ball. So it's all good. They're just really, really good.
And you can say like the first few weeks of Mulligans, like the game against West Coast, they probably should have won. The one against St Kilda, if the game wasn't gone, they would have won. And who else did they lose to? They lost to Hawthorn just. So
They have
three
teething
games.
issues.
Yeah.
As you do. When you get a brand new car, you would expect it to work, but this is a second-hand car because assistant coach. And there will be oil leaks. There will be coolant issues. The spare tyre will just be flat.
What else would happen?
Well, sometimes a hubcap will come off. The subwoofer in your car will explode. This one now feels like the car's fixed and it's ready to go. Zach Butter's great as well. Zach Butter's
broke
good.
a tag.
Yeah, so when we all knew Oyster Sauce Mullen was going to him, he broke Oisin Mullen. Oisin Mullen was speaking Irish by the end of the game. He didn't know what was going on.
He had like 24 with the tag.
Yeah, had 30.
But like they dropped
the
the tag.
yeah.
What do you mean he was speaking Irish?
Speaking Gaelic for a bit there. That's how bad he broke him. Confused, forgot what country he was in. Just destroyed him. And that's the thing with Oisin Mullen. Once he doesn't tag or can't win the tag, I think Chris Scott would turn around and go, what do we do with him now?
Yeah, get him off.
Yeah, so does he just keep playing, or how does this work? Because this normally doesn't work here.
There should be a rule for that. They could get another player to sub on.
They should get another Irish guy.
Yeah.
And it's just a random guy who's not on the team sheet.
Just for Geelong only, though.
Yeah, I think any game they have where Oisin Mullen doesn't tag, they go into the crowd and ask, is anyone Irish here? And then that random person in the crowd has to tag, but in their clothes.
Yeah, do you have a six-pack? Show us. If you're Irish, get in.
You're in.
I also read a comment. Apparently, tagging is so big in Gaelic football. Like
that doesn't surprise me.
It's like one of their main components of their game. It's
Tag
like
each other?
Yeah, it's like they have dedicated players. Because someone said, an Irish guy said in the comments about how he was talking about how the AFL and fans hate tagging, whereas in Gaelic football, it's something that's like really praised.
Yeah, I think their Brownlow medalist, or the version of the Gaelic best player, is always a tagger.
So we go to Ireland to get a
Pissed
tagger.
and beat him up. Oh.
We go to Ireland to get a tagger.
Yep.
And then Americans come to Australia to get punters for the NFL.
And then we go to America to get tall freaks.
Like who? Coxie?
Coxie.
Yep.
Yep. Shout out to America, shout out to Ireland, shout out to also Morocco, and the random person in Dubai who keeps traveling around Europe that is listening to us and getting our countries up.
And Colombia.
And AFL Canada.
And Canada and Colombia.
Yep. And Denmark.
And Denmark.
Yep.
We're big in Colombia.
Romania?
Nah. Haven't had a single listen there.
Oh, really? Saw that shit out.
With Zach Butters as well, he also gave away 5 free kicks. in the space of like 30 minutes. And then every time he gives away a free kick, it's like he doesn't think he's wrong.
Yeah, he's always so shocked.
But the guy who the umpires hate and who Nick Foot tried to bury, or who tried to bury Zach Butters was Nick Foot. I think that guy would be giving away free kicks. 50K in fines. But in himself, he goes, can't be. Couldn't have taken that guy's head off. I don't believe it.
I appeal.
He's always so shocked that he's done it.
When's the next Nick Foot versus Butters game?
I don't think Nick Foot will ever umpire a Port game again.
Why not?
Because Butters would just belt him. I think Butters would just elbow him back. I honestly believe I'm scared for what will happen. That's great. So they're good, and they'd be feeling so good, Port, because now their team looks like a good football team and a solid football team, especially in Adelaide, and they have the showdown on Friday. Bloodbath. That town is going to burn, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. For Geelong, they look so bad. Like they didn't even look like Geelong. I think it was one of those games where, and they have it all the time, it was a we can't be fucked game.
I think the concern of Brian Myers not being there, like they lack cohesion offensively going inside 50, because he's like their main user going there, and I feel like he really controls their like offense around that area of the ground.
He's that connection guy.
So Brad Close was trying to be that guy, and he's just
you're not that guy.
Yeah,
pal.
you're not that guy. Pal.
You're not that guy. Yeah, I think so. So has he done his knee or not? How are we still investigating this? Just do a scan.
This is
is the investigation still underway?
Just do an MRI. It's been 2 weeks. You find out pretty quick who the suspect is. It's not the MCL, I'll guarantee you that. So that's fine. Yeah, they were really bad. I don't know. It's just, I guess they have these games all the time, and you can just excuse them for having it because they don't want to be in Adelaide. They can walk out of there, and their season is still fully going to be on track and fine. They didn't look like their defense was really bad. Now, Nathan Buckley is taking over defensive stuff. So for a resume season of him trying to put together some stuff to put to Tassie, not what you want. So he's down bad as well. People also were calling them the Geelong Trains.
Geelong what?
Geelong Trains.
Why?
So many passengers. So that's going to hurt their ego a little bit. Chris Scott was filthy out of the game. And on a day where the Unks had a big day, so LeBron, Pendles, you'd think that the third Unk would go, you know what, I see that and I raise it. Had the opposite day. He had an Unk day as well, but one of those Unk days where you go, oh, Unk should retire.
Yeah, like actual Unk.
Yeah, no, that was Unk at its core. 4 touches. That wasn't great for him.
Yeah, it's not his best.
Not his best.
76% time on ground as well.
Yeah, he just stuck forward. Because he doesn't have the explosiveness in the midfield anymore.
Are they going to put Warple in the game a bit more, or what's the go there?
I don't know.
He's not an unreal mid, like I'll be honest. He gets caught holding the ball quite a lot and turns it over.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do with him. They're going to figure out. I think they got him, and now they don't know how to use him in the midfield of Holmes, Baz, and Tanner Bruin's playing a lot more mid.
Tanner Bruin's like playing off half back.
Yeah, but they're chucking him in the mid more. Just give him something else, which I like, but I think Warple's getting lost in all of that. They need to work out the ruck thing. I think Reece Stanley should just watch Pendlebury highlights this week from the game and go, we believe that you're old as shit too, but you can do it.
Blicavs got injured, didn't he?
Yeah, early.
So yeah, they do need Reece.
They need Reece Stanley. Yeah. Reece Stanley's going to be back.
How old is he?
41.
Yeah, I think that's old enough for Geelong.
Yeah, so bring him back. So they need to sort the ruck thing out because.
Do you reckon they could get Stephen King into the ruck? He did coach one of their games when he was still our coach last season. So you never
Wait,
know.
you're old. You could play for them.
I'm not old. You're older than me. I'm not playing. Absolutely not. Put that on me. That's their own mess.
Joey did play ruck on the
I heard
weekend.
that.
You've got your boots back.
I do have those as well. Hey, you're a big fan of Jameson, aren't you?
Oh, I love Jameson.
Yeah,
Why
you were
is that?
saying how much that you liked him the weekend.
Yeah, well, they were I just really love their new smooth drink, and it's the best whiskey I've ever had. I might actually do an ad read on them.
Go for it.
Considering how good they are.
Yeah, I'd like that.
So, new player alert, and this one's a game changer. Jameson Ultra Blend Dry and Lime, ultra smooth, ultra refreshing, and officially drafted into your match day lineup. If you're chasing something fresh this footy season, this is your go-to. Make a smooth substitute, must be a Jameson. Enjoy Jameson responsibly.
Always do.
Yeah, I had heaps on Saturday. It's unreal.
Well, we'd say responsibly you had heaps.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah.
It is good, the Black Barrel. You sit with the Black Barrel and you go, this is great. Why is my team so shit?
Yeah, we always go, this is so yummy for my tummy. Don't we say that?
Fremantle 103, Carlton 89. Now, was Michael Voss in a TSG tobacco store before the game? Yes. Yes, he was. Was he buying a vape? I'm not sure. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. He could have been buying a card. He could be buying, I think they somehow weirdly serve flowers in some of those TSGs. Any store that has a flashing sign and sells vapes illegally, they've also got the most random shit in there. Do you need a dragon head flame lighter?
Do you need some Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Yeah. It would go good with that Cola Blast. Some fucking Dragon Ball Z crystals.
Some Dragon Ball Z Tarzos.
Always the most random stuff. Do you want that and also a huge 14-person shisha? You can get one here. And while you're at it, get a welcome card. Happy baby card. He was in one of those stores. Now, if he does
get
need...
a photo sent.
Yeah. If he needs to get a vape of blueberry crushed into his system to take the edge off, I don't care. I would pick him more for a cigarette kind of guy. But if he's into that new wave vipping stuff.
Maybe Zin. Maybe he's having Zin.
He could be a Zin guy. I'm not sure.
You could imagine he'd be pretty fucking highly strung at the moment.
Yeah.
So stressed. Well, like you're calling for his head every single episode.
No, I'm not. I'm reiterating that I've always said that he can't coach, which I still believe he can't. I just can't. We've turned Michael Voss into a smoker. Well done, Carlton. Turn the head coach into a smoker. Yeah. That guy's a pack a day. Great. Well done, Michael. We've done it. We've robbed Cribber of his premiership. But we've somehow turned Jagger Smith in just to a guy, to a draft pick. 10 weeks ago, that guy was the Chris Judd, Nick Dacos mix. He's just now a guy.
Yeah.
And our head coach is smoking. Yeah. We've done it. Game's back. Fuck it. Make them all smoke. They should have a session where he just puts his cigarettes and go, well, no one leaves until we smoke this deck of darts to try and sort this shit out. And the scoreline here, the scoreline makes this look good. It was bad. It was all bad. And people were going, oh, you're actually very competitive. Isn't that bad? No. It was so bad. The 5-minute period late in the game makes it look like it was a close game. It wasn't at all. And I think being a fan of a football team isn't for me this season, so I will happily see you guys next year. I can't keep doing this anymore. It's a loss. It's a loss, but it's now at a point, it's how bad we're going, is that it's just, if we don't get completely embarrassed, it's sort of a win.
Bro, it's round 7 and you're just
I'm out.
done.
I'm out. We're 1-6. Delete season. Delete
15 rounds.
Delete season. 15. That's it. That's the worst thing. We've got 15 rounds of this. We're on a slow march to the inevitable where Michael Voss gets sacked and we go, oh, I should have done that 15 weeks ago. That's where we're going. That's all it is. There is 5 minutes in every game where it's going well and there's a sign that says turn left to enter hell, and bet your ass we turn left. And we just spend fucking 7 minutes there where nothing goes right. And we go, wow, why is everything on fire? And then we come back out of it and go, what happened? Oh no, everything's burning down because we spent 7 minutes in hell. It's just happened then. The start of the fourth quarter, we were in it. I think we were 2 goals down and then took the left and from the jump and it was over. And then we kick these goals late and you go, oh, that wasn't too bad. Oh, it was competitive. Oh, no, it wasn't. It sucked. It sucked. Once again, I am asking.
So you've just given up on it.
Yep. I am asking the Blues to put in a law and a contract in front of Lewis Young that makes him never kick a football ever again. In game and at training.
At training.
If his foot ever touches a ball again, I want him sued. Because he does this kick every game. It's like our version of Ben Mackay where it's just, there's an easy switch kick here or fuck it, through the corridor lob kick. And it just goes zigging past him 2 seconds later. So that's what I would like. And I don't know when our next win comes. I really don't. I don't know. It's, as I said, it's a slow crawl. To watch
Saints
your
next
season
week.
crash and burn like this, it feels like that's what's happening. There's no real end in sight. I feel like we just tank for Walker and for Kuda's son, who's in year 10 kicking 5 goals in some random game. Can we? How old does the kid legally have to be to draft them? Do we know? Is it 17 or something? If Kuda's year 10 kid is up for playing right now, get him in the team. Put him in full forward pocket. How many other kids does Kuda have? Can they play for? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. If they can't even play, put him in the team. Don't care.
Better than Lewis Young.
But oh man,
You did pretty good in that game.
don't you dare embarrass me like that.
We got smashed by them over there. You guys did good.
Freo weren't even that good though. It was Luke Jackson and a couple of mids and Bolton who destroyed us.
Big kahuna.
Just angry and strong. It just feels like you just know every time you play Carlton's team, all you need is 5 to 10 minutes and it's over. Like you just beat them. So that's where we're at. Just to start tanking. Let's just tank at the first pick.
Bolton's good.
Bolton was very good.
Want me
Him going to the midfield's paying off big time. 33 and 2. So good. Won the medal. The
Freo scored 31 from 17 clearances.
Yep. They did. So this is him in the post game. The MC doesn't want to let him leave here. He does not want to be here doing this speech.
First off, congratulations. How does it feel adding to the history by winning the Arthur Leggett medal, Jack?
I'd just like to say thanks to Carlton boys, to our boys on the good win, and it's an honour to play in this game, and I just want to thank all the soldiers that obviously served for us, and appreciate it.
Okay, wants to go.
Walk us through what it was like with that pre-game ceremony, the feelings that were running through.
Doesn't want to be there.
Pretty incredible experience.
Just let him go.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, I love playing in these games, and it's obviously special, and thanks to all the fans coming out.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
club has such a strong tradition with this game.
Just let him go.
Thrive playing these types of big games on Anzac Day.
Yeah, it is. I think we bring out the best out of us boys, and that's all I got.
Yeah.
I love it. Your 2020.
Just let him go. When has an MC ever asked 3 questions? They let him say one thing, then let him go. I love also that he skipped all media training sessions. He's like, you know what? I'm not doing this at all. I want to do what I'm going to do. I don't want to do any media, but just let him go. So he's so good. They were up by 7 goals, then just let us off the hook, let us back in. I thought we were kind of done and escaped Mason Cox getting into Carlton players when he moved to Fremantle. Turns out still hates us. Him getting into Ainsworth was just... That wasn't great.
And Ainsworth's like a new Carlton player too. Like he would have had no beef with him when he was at the Suns.
No, apparently he was just sledging him as he was running in and then picked on the smallest guy and beat him up. Lou Jackson's not fair. Him in the middle doing that centre ball up stuff where he'd just get a 1-2 and then kick a goal. Did it twice.
He's elite.
Did the same trick twice on us. It's just not far. It's just I don't get it. Freo fans to think they're filthy as well. They'd won this game just. It was the most Freo thing to win like that. Just get over the line.
Well, that girl from the ISUZU D-Max hotline was furious after getting the 4 points.
Yeah, so they're flat as well. So it's one of those games where Freo come into this and go, let's just try and get out of here as quickly as we can and take the 4 points and then never talk about this game again. Yep. Also have a huge beer issue at Optus still again. Not pouring at the top. So the cups they have on have a 425 milliliter line and then a bit of it like a 20 mil gap to the top of the cup. And they're saying if we fill it 3/4 to that line, that's your full beer. And if it goes over halfway between the top of the cup and the line, they pour it out and go again.
Yeah, don't they chase you down as well?
They chase you down. They pull the whole beer out and start again. So that's one thing that's going on there. They work out the cup system there because I don't like it for them.
That's the stupidest shit ever.
So Sunday, St Kilda, whoa. 143, West Coast 42. I'm sick of Eagles shit. I actually have a deep respect for teams who should beat up on bad teams and then actually do beat up on them because some teams you can see they feel bad for the other guys once it gets near 100 and they try and just let them back in and make them feel good. Not St Kilda.
Well, Freo just did it.
Freo, there you are.
Yeah.
Freo, you saw an example of when they feel bad for the other team. St Kilda did not at all. I don't think I've ever seen St Kilda win by 100 points.
They were scoring goals at will. Like they were having fun with it.
It would have felt good for them.
Yeah.
Because they normally just either embarrass themselves by losing this game like they did last year, or they just get over the line and win by 6 goals and everyone goes, still got question marks for St Kilda. Ross the boss was right. This team isn't that far off. Near the good teams and then beat up on the bad teams. That's all you can ask. The Eagles are so bad. I just don't know where we go from here.
They're just, young, inexperienced. Like, they got a lot of talent, which is good, but St Kilda absolutely messed their shit up.
If the Eagles lose by 100 points again this season, we should suspend them for 5 games from playing. Once again, they've done it. I get being beaten by 128 to Sydney, but to lose by 100 to St Kilda is absurd behaviour.
Yeah, West Coast had like a lot of lack of resistance to the whole team.
Anything.
Outside like a few players that really stood up.
They kicked 1 goal in perfect conditions under a roof. It's wild. So since 2022, they're the worst team in football, obviously. They have 9 100-point losses. Every other team in the league combined since 2022 has 7. They're horrible. And I get there was the arc thing in this game. And again, if I am trying to draw conclusions for the Eagles fans, call me Picasso, because I'd be drawing a conclusion that the arc system, and I failed them, has led to them being bad at football since 2022. That's all I've got for them. And let him down once again. I don't know how you kick one goal in perfect conditions. Kick 2 goals in 3 quarters of football.
You mean one goal in the first half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick 1 goal in the first half and then 2 goals in 3 quarters of football. The last quarter, I think, or third quarter, they kicked 4 goals.
4 in the third quarter and then 2 points in the last.
They hit the post like 5 times, which is bloody annoying.
Oh, you should give them half a goal then for that.
Richmond might beat them.
Next week.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good matchup then.
It'd be a great bad game of football where 1 goal could actually win the game.
They're the ones you actually look forward to.
The bad game's the best.
Yep.
When Elliot kicked that snap and missed everything, and then Minnie's reaction was just...
Oh, that was a great reaction.
What the fuck is going on with this team? What have I actually got myself into?
Yep.
And they average 20 goals a game against. They're just horrible football. Outside Xavier Lindsay and WD-40, I've got nothing about this team I like. Josh Lindsay, sorry.
Yep.
Josh Lindsay. I just don't like anything about this team.
Mm.
They're just horrible at football, and they continue to be bad at football. But then they have those moments in games where they win 2. I don't know how they've won 2 games. Mate, how do they beat anyone?
Well, they beat North, which is like super surprising for the whole league.
I don't get how they've won 2 games. It's crazy. One of the Saints for actually doing this, Hugo Garcia. He's a guy. I now see why they got rid of Jack Steele, because they had him just waiting, ready to go.
He had a really good first half as well.
Unbelievable.
He really stood up and shined.
Just stepped up.
Yep.
Fast as.
Yeah, fast, hard, like he can kick goals, damaging. He's an absolute stud.
They use him as a tagger sometimes as well. Like
He
he
can do
was
it
the
all.
one that like replaced Philippou.
He can do it all.
Oh, not
Philippou was
Philippou.
good.
Sorry, not Philippou.
Windhager.
Where's Windhager playing off half back now?
Half back, yeah, but he rolled up and kicked a goal as well.
He kicked 2.
Higgins kicked 5.
Yeah, he loves a goal.
He just pops up.
Yeah.
It just pops up in the pocket all the time.
He's a great finisher as well.
Yeah, well, when you're only kicking at goal, you do no other kicks on the field, you're going to be very good at kicking goals. Yeah. So he was good. Callum Wilkie is just a wall. I know he's been all the time, but he's just there all the time in the right spot, absorbing everything, and then it's just coming back at you. Also, hasn't come off the ground this season.
Really?
Played every single second of football.
What a resilient man.
Was it his contract they took ages with?
Yeah, because he was in talks with the Dogs, which they would be frothing him right now.
Jeez, that would have been, like, he should be their number 1 priority at that club.
That's what he was trying to say. He was trying to say, pay me, else I'll go.
Yeah.
And I think they restructured his contract maybe to keep him, which is smart by them.
He's their most important player, I reckon.
Massively. Yeah, he really shores up that defense. And steers them in the right direction and can lock down people.
Yeah, Liam Ryan had a big revenge game, a big pay me game.
He also was bloody hurt the entire game too.
He got 2 of the biggest calls you've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
His leg stopped working there for a bit. On the wing, he went down a hard.
work.
Jinbi, Inbi just put a knee in his right bum. And it was so deeply lodged there that he could not move his legs. It was unbelievable. Just hit him.
Yep.
So, but he did well to get back up. Also, this wasn't even the biggest win in the game for them. Them seeing Max King return to the VFL is probably the only thing they care about this game and this day.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing for them. Didn't they have the President's Lunch at the VFL game?
They moved their President's Lunch to Moorabbin so they could all watch the big dogs in the suits there, could watch Max King just run around again.
That is so
That's how much they didn't care about this game. Even the St Kilda fans felt like they didn't care about this game. They wanted to go to Moorabbin to watch Max King play.
The funniest thing would have been if they lost this game and everyone was just at the VFL watching instead.
They wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
Whatever. It is what it is. But they moved, their President's Function down there. St Kilda fans kind of rocked up, kind of didn't. It was a bit empty. I saw a video of Platform 28 just erupting. Every time they win, it's like the biggest thing in the world. They beat the Eagles by 100 points. They thought it was a grand final.
That's good.
It was so good. Also, Marvel Roof being shut in this game. Sauna.
It was a perfect day for it too.
Like 26 degrees. So I need to get this right. They don't open it during the day, do they? Because of the shadows. It's just if it's a clear night game, they'll open it up.
Is it only for night games?
It's because it's broadcast.
Yeah.
I get that.
The stadium's built in a direction where the shadow's just tapped.
It was so, apparently I was getting reports saying, guys, I'm here, it's really hot, my beard's gone warm immediately.
Do they have aircon in there?
Nah. No, just a sauna. It's actually a sauna. It's a tin roof.
Stupidest shit ever.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, it's just beat up on a team that's really bad. Lions, 127, Crows, 75. So the Lions are just the best team in the league still, and they're probably going to win the whole league again.
Yeah, I've got to say it
Completed
on
it,
the
mate.
pod. I've got a lot of people that yell at me in my DMs
Good.
about me not giving Brisbane their candles, but I get around them so hard.
You've never respected them once.
I literally have. I'm pretty
No.
sure I said they were premiership favourites the other week.
You said you hate them.
But we, yeah, I think we need to talk about them more being like the premiership favourites because they're so good, and especially the Gabba, they're lightning.
It's just we've had so long to figure them out as a team.
They have so much depth.
As a collective, we're getting beat up by one team.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know how you stop this. They went away in the off-season after going back-to-back and then got better. Got better in the ruck, got better in the forward. Their midfielders now seem faster and stronger and fitter and hungrier. And they have these dips in seasons where it's just a little reminder that they need to always just remember that they're the best team in the league by a mile. So when they lose to Melbourne and just lose, it's like they need that for Fags to use it as ammunition to tell their players, hey, when you want to be the best team and you want to be angry, no one is even getting close to you. So that's even more scary, that they want to lose games to get better. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I mean, they're going to do a three-peat, and there's nothing we can do about it as a league. So we should just continue what we're doing, and whoever meets in the grand final, know that you will lose to Brisbane. That's just, it's inevitable. It's going to happen, and there's nothing we can do. So why have we been playing the last 15 rounds? What is this?
You really want the season to be axed?
I'm overcoming shit.
I reckon Sydney and Brisbane should just play next week.
Yeah.
Brisbane win. That's over.
Why don't we put it to the league? Hey guys, are we all happy if we just let Sydney and Brisbane play in the grand final next week?
Yeah.
What about Hawthorn?
Don't kid yourself.
We've won 6 in a row.
True. Let's not. Yeah, they're just so good. And you thought that maybe, there'll be some fraction in this group after they do go back to back, and they can get a bit complacent and just think, you know what, 1-2, whatever. The fall off's going to come. Go on the opposite way. Lachie Neale cheats on his wife and gets better. I mean, that's amazing. He's had 42. Now he's playing the best football of his career. He's having a great season.
In that Amazon doco, Dane Zorko had a bit there where he's talking to Cam Rayner, and he's like explaining to him that we will just keep winning, and this shit will just be we'll be so successful if we don't listen to the outside noise and we just lock in and worry about what's in these four walls. And you can just tell the proof's in the pudding. They just do that left, right, and centre. Zach Bailey's going to get $2 million a season somewhere.
They need to pay Zach Bailey now.
Yeah.
But you're right. They don't care about anything that's being said about them.
I feel like it's a lot easier over in Brizzy to sort of stay out of the media and stuff because everyone's drinking triple golds and watching the NRL. Like they don't like.
What's a triple
Four
gold?
X's, close.
What are they called?
Yeah.
Triple
Triple
gold,
gold.
dude.
4 X's. Triple golds. I love my triple golds. Charlie Cameron
and
also back in his
I was
prime.
about to say, Charlie Cameron looks like he's the
so
best years of
angry.
his life again.
Yeah. So it's crazy that he played in a grand final last year and they had to sort of carry him through it.
Yeah.
And now he's playing good football again. It's just wild they do this. I forgot Conor McKenna was on the list. Now he pops up and kicks goals. They have all these things in their team that and also if you saw the team huddle, there's 50 kids in there. So we know in 18 years' time, they're going to go through this shit again where they're just back to back to back. So they're active. Some with their wives, some not, but they're in the field. It's terrifying as they are. Adelaide are complete frauds. Absolute frauds.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Bro, they're
You're
not.
defending them. I couldn't think this team's any further off what they were last year. This was a tough watch, this game.
Blues nearly beat them.
Yeah. I just don't.
It's like pissing wet, and Carlton literally play contest to contest.
Oh, we're a
footy.
good team, mate. Respect us. Every time they lose this season, May Nix comes out and says, for whatever reason, we didn't turn up. How can we find the reason? Like, your coaching job is to just find the reason why. He's now stuck in the habit of saying, for whatever reason, with anything.
We know the reason why. They beat Collingwood round 1 at the G. Then they lost to the Dogs because Duck Hook Golf kicked 3 goals, 1 from the pocket, which was insane. And then they go to Geelong and Top Catkins cheats their way to a victory.
What about
then
the
they
Freo one?
lose to Fremantle by 2 points, and James Blaze hits the post. Like, that could have been a winner within 20 seconds left to go.
You sound like
Then
Ross
they
Lyon.
beat Carlton. And then they beat St Kilda by 1, who just proved this week that they're one of those teams who can put away good sides. Then they travel up to Brisbane, which is the hardest contest in footy. And then
Hang
they have Port next week. Good luck, Port. Port are going to get
You just
smoked
said
next week.
St Kilda just proved they can beat a good side.
No, they can beat a side and put them away.
West Coast.
Adelaide are going to be fine.
I don't know about them. I really don't know. They don't have any pace on the ball. Outside Rankin.
They got Rochelle and Rankin.
All right, name another quick player.
I just named 2.
Give me one more.
You said they didn't have any. I just named 2.
I said no. I said one.
I don't
Give me one
want
more.
to. No, I don't want to. It's my birthday. It's my
You
birthday.
gotta
I'm not
have
playing
one.
this shit with you.
There's
You're a
one more.
moron.
They look so different. I said last year earlier this year that last season felt like it was just a season where they had an out of body experience and kept winning games, and they were playing the football that you should play this year to be a good team last season. And now that everyone's doing it, they're getting exposed for not being as quick or being able to move skillfully the ball around like you should.
If they beat Geelong and Western Bulldogs, they're sitting well within that top 8.
Oh, if Carlton beat every team, they're top of the ladder, mate.
But I mean, like they were those teams, like they were those games that they were unfortunate to lose.
You the win. It's a win-loss business, Joe.
I mean, but you got to look.
You don't go around saying
you got to look at the context of the form.
Hey, it came 11th, but geez, we were good in these 6 games.
But you got to look at the context of the form that happened. They were unlucky in 3 games where they lost by less than 10 points.
But they're not walking around the locker room going, boys, I know we lost by 52, but last 3 were unlucky.
Yeah,
we talk about the Pirate beating us in Adelaide, kicking that goal for boundary. Then we had some guy cheat in Geelong. And then another one where, we got a one, but fuck, we're around the mark.
They lost to Brisbane Lions, who just lost to the Melbourne Demons.
If Dan
and
didn't do
they
his
would have been
Achilles, he would've won
furious.
a
They would have been
Brownlow.
like, all right, get right the
if
game
I
this
didn't
week.
sell my Achilles, I'd be a Brownlow medalist.
No, you were that far off.
See?
No, you were
I don't know.
that far off.
I have some real fear about them. And then going to Showdown, I just think they're a different team this year.
Well, you reckon Port going to beat them?
Yep.
Let's put something on the line then.
Not with you, my friend. No. Taylor Walker sat on the bench as well for a long time. So he was just managed. He played half a game. He sat on the bench for 40 minutes.
Yeah, they didn't care about this game. They're looking forward to the showdown.
Huge effort by Dawson to play, actually.
Yeah.
I'd say huge effort by him. Very emotional of his first goal and after the game as well. So good on him just getting out there and being able to put everything that's happening, not to the side, but to play under the duress and the emotion of what's happened. That was big. But I don't know. I think Crows fans, 7 years into Matty Nicks, would go, is this now the guy again? And did we sign him way too early?
I'm giving Adelaide a chance.
What I will say is when Brisbane got beaten in that grand final, this is different because they went out in straight sets Adelaide, but they started the season horribly, sort of figuring everything out, and then eventually got it right before finals. Maybe Adelaide are doing the reverse, like the same, because last year they were so good all season, and then in the finals just completely stuffed it. Maybe they're just learning now, and they'll get it right during the season and then be a better team in finals.
Maybe, hopefully. I'm a big Crows fan. I'm a big Crows guy. But it just feels a lot different this season, the way they're moving the ball and the way they feel forward line isn't working as well. Back line is just not leaking, but very easy to score on. And their midfield is always the worst of midfield against whoever they're playing. So this one is very obvious that Berry and Dawson and whoever else would go in there, their third is going to be worse than the Lions midfield, obviously. But then you go to every game, even the Blues midfield, they were worse than the Blues midfield.
I think Adelaide are going to be fine. They're going to get Mark Keane back. They're going to get Dan Curtin back. I'm pretty sure Dan Curtin comes back next week.
Yeah.
And they'll have Neil Bullen, who's arguably, I would say, is the probably most important player in their forward line.
That's true.
We'll see. Then we end the round with Giants, 105, North, 98. Man, I've seen some robberies in my time. This is right up there. So North normally walk around with shin boners, like they feel hard about their season, everything's going well. They should feel hard done by, but in their hearts. Got a shin heart boner because they got robbed here massively. So Logue Finger, we knew then in the last 30 seconds, Jack Darling has a tackle on, can't remember who, should have been holding the ball, Harvey.
Yep.
And then doesn't get paid at all, goes the other way. It's just really bad way to lose a game when you know that maybe you shouldn't have won, but some decisions should have gone your way. Like the Logue one is just horrible. And the tackle at the end, Darling, also horrible. It's just, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. Nick Foot umpiring the game. Don't want to draw conclusions. That guy's having a mare this year. I mean, that guy is having an absolute stinker.
I feel like if North had the umpires on their side a little bit more and Charlie Comben in, they would have run this game.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was always going to be a test for them this game to see where they're actually at against a good team who we know doesn't let them just, or doesn't let other teams let them roll them over and just give them easy wins. Like Giants were always going to come here and be competitive, especially in Canberra, and we needed to find out where North were. So this was a good measuring stick game. North is still clearly around the mark of being finals, wild card team. They're a lot better than the 12th place team on the ladder. So we kind of know that we now can say, okay, North are looking at finals still. We
Wild
think.
card.
I feel like
umpires
North
help
are
them
really
out.
showing that they can contend this year. And the first 6 games weren't a fluke.
And the Giants,
wasn't
yeah.
just an easy fixture.
And the Giants had some guys back.
Giants are showing that they're going to be dangerous and scary when they get full health as well.
They've
Totally
just got
correct.
heart.
They're not
Giants.
completely
They
out
do.
of it. They got the scariest coach in the league. As if he's going to let him go out and roll over.
And they don't give up. Toby Green was good. Toby Green's doing a lot more midfield time. Maybe because of the injuries, obviously, but he was everywhere. Yeah, because of Tom Green's injury. So he has to go in the midfield more. And he was just being, I think he had more stoppages than the whole team put together at some point, like late in the third.
He did this last year when Cornelio and Kelly were out. He would step into the midfield and play that role.
What's with Kelly?
He's hurt.
Is he still? His
Yep.
knee, isn't it? Something.
Was
I know.
Was that Brent Daniels' first game back? Fuck.
No,
he was
came
good.
back and then he was managed and then he came back again.
So this is like his first
Second
full-
game back this
full
year.
run at it.
Yeah.
He was bloody
He's
good.
played 2 games
Four
this year.
lines better. Cabman was good. Gave him something up there. Think Stringer still has the ability just to pop up and kick a goal.
He kicked
Those
2 or
ones
3?
late.
Oh, he kicked 3.
Yeah, though he kicked a couple late. I think one where it was a snap in the last, and that felt like a dagger in the heart. And then the umpiring stuff happened, and that's when all the momentum went out of the game. But Stringer just has, in a contract year again,
Do you reckon?
can just pop up.
Do you reckon Hogan will leave?
No, he signed an extension. He hit a trigger.
He did.
Yeah, him and Toby Green hit triggers to stay.
Damn it.
So they get healthy again, and now what? They 3 and 4. So that makes them feel good. That's all they have to do. Keep crawling to be at least competitive until everyone comes back. How many people they got to come back? I think a few would still come back from injury.
Kelly, Cornelio, off the top of my head. Green apparently might, like he's not shutting
Briggs.
down the opportunity to come down.
Briggs has to come back. Taylor.
Yeah, Kieran Briggs.
Taylor's massive.
Sam Taylor's been out for a while now since he did that hammy.
Hammy at Origin.
Joe Fonte comes in next week.
Also
From
with
suspension.
this, North just not knowing how to win is still a massive thing. Because they had a lot of opportunities late. I know the umpiring decisions were against them, but they had opportunities where they were rebounding, and then I swear they were kicking it just out of bounds. Then Lasura would come back at them, then had to absorb it. With that back line, it's hard for them to take possession again when it's Pink, Logue, and Core, and then give to users. It felt like it had to be a crumb to a good user to give to McKercher, to give to LDU, instead of being...
They do it the hard way.
What good teams do, absorb it, set up attack, hit inside 45, and then rebound. They were just hoping that they got lucky with a loose ball. Yeah. So they're still learning out how to figure.
Sort of like
how
the
to win.
West Coast game they had too.
Yeah.
They should have probably won that.
It's all new to them.
Yeah. That's a good thing though, this early in the season to be getting these games.
You
where
need the experience.
This is how you learn how to win.
I think they very clearly show that they can win games late against Carlton when Shees will kick that goal to win.
What do we have to do with this?
I'm just explaining.
And then Simpkin kicked the one after.
Oh, mate, I get I was there. Yeah, mate, I understand. I know I was there.
Yeah,
I saw it
Carlton
happen.
lost to North, remember?
They're getting, you know what they are? They're getting finals experience. It's like a work experience kid. You say, hey, you figure out how to stuff, and then we'll put you on as employee. That's what they are now for when finals rolls around. So I think we still feel good about them. I do. You just know they're getting an apology letter today, for sure, from the AFL. I'm not sure if one's come out. Do we have any updates for anyone?
Yeah, one of those ones that Adelaide get all the time.
Yeah, it'll be a big one.
Yep.
I think they will be. I don't have any. No. Nope.
I don't think they'll do it. They got too
They
much.
won't.
Like, which thing are they apologising for? There's a lot of
Most
there's a
of
lot there.
No, they'd get a big apology letter saying we were wrong at that. You should have.
Far out.
They're just lucky that it wasn't, under a goal this game, or the heads would
It
roll.
almost was.
Almost was, and so the league was sitting there going, "Just please, just kick away, please, Giants, kick away." But good on them. Good on North to go to Canberra and be competitive against all odds, and then against umpires against them as well.
Yep.
So that felt big. All right, that's our round recap done for round 7. Have you got something to take us away with?
Yep. This
It's your birthday as well.
Yeah.
Go forth. Have a great day, my
Do you
friend.
sing again?
No.
Okay. This goes out to the Fitzroy boys on Saturday.
Oh my God.
Losing to a team of 19-year-olds doesn't diminish you. It reminds you that hunger, energy, and fearlessness are forces to respect. Learn from it, match it, and come back harder.
That's good.
Well done. Have a great day. Well done, Fitzroy.